Funky Panther. Hey, man, you guys suck.
Of course we do.
He's right.
We know that.
Look, I mean,
Tell us, look, if you're going to do this, tell us something we don't know.
I don't have the courage or wherewithal to look up the Facebook one, because apparently that's where people lose their mind. But at least on our official @Downbeat DFW, it's all been very kind, except for the Funky Panther.
Doesn't seem to
unhappy.
like us, Mikey.
What kind of name is the Funky Panther? You think that's some kind of a joke? Joking around about Pantera? No one makes a name out of Terra. Hang on. You fucking shook. My brother, Barry wants to talk to you.
I, of course, have a different opinion of everything. I love Funky Panther. And I'm waiting for you guys to get back to the concrete jungle, so that way we can blow through it and get some power battle going.
I mean, we'll talk about it, but part of the reason I wanted to come to Fort Worth, it kind of reminds me of Buffalo, New York. Like, it's got that grit, which I like.
Oh, hello everyone, and welcome to the Funky Panther. Coming from Fort Worth, Texas, we have got another amazing episode for you. Here on episode 111, 111. That's gotta mean something, right? I mean, that's pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, I guess we're getting somewhere.
Long time coming. We finally have the man in the studio, Travis Tober. How's it going, man?
That's really good. Like you said, long time coming. I've been trying to get on this with some really mishaps, and I'm really happy to be here.
Man, we're glad to have you, man. And we also have Eric Vickers with us as well. How are you doing, sir?
Good. Doing well. Appreciate it.
Thanks for being
Enjoy
here.
what y'all do.
Oh, man, appreciate you. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. We've got an awesome show. I'm Chad.
I'm Javier.
I'm Tim.
And we are
the Funky Panther.
Hey.
And that's it. We're done.
All right.
Episode over.
And
Sweet.
thanks for stopping by.
Shooters.
Now get the
Worth
fuck out.
it. Worth it. So we're drinking a little bit of something you brought. What is this?
So I brought, Nickel City, I guess to people who don't know who I am,
they know.
one of the bars I owned. So that's one of our single barrels that we select personally.
It is delicious.
It is really fucking awesome, man. And it's, can I swear on this? I didn't check.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Absolutely
sweet. Yeah, I
not.
figured I could, I always just, gentlemanly ask in case any rules have changed. But, that's our Maker's Mark Private Select. So it's a really cool program. You go out to Kentucky, you tour the whole facility, and then you actually, take what is a Maker's Mark and then you add staves to it, these different kind of staves to it to change the flavor. So there's no single barrel alike. And I mean, they probably do 400 to 500 a year, so it's nothing special. This is our second version.
Holy shit!
That we did, and it's definitely it's awesome, man. It's like 54 proof. Does not drink like that
No,
at all.
it's smooth as hell.
Yeah, it's
So
smooth
good.
as hell. I just picked it up before we came over at Tricks of the Trade. They carry all of our single barrels. I'm going to give them a little shout out since they're on your glass.
Yeah.
We're a big fan.
So you guys are clearly fans.
Megan.
Megan's
Megan.
awesome.
We've had Megan on the show before. Yeah.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah.
She carries all of our single barrels. So I just wanted to bring you guys something for your little liquor
appreciate
shelf.
it, yeah.
And when you guys ask me if I want anything to drink, I'm like, you're inviting the bar guy. Like, I mean, if I don't show up with a bottle, then I've already failed.
Well, we really appreciate you, man. Absolutely, it's delicious. So the way it's going to work, usually we kind of start off with some individual updates, what we've been up to the past week. We'll ask y'all as well. We have some group news for everyone out there. Then we've got sports from Javier, news, and then we're going to get into y'all because there's so much shit to talk about, and I'm ready to get into it.
Sure.
So let's start with you, Javier, and just go around the horn. What did you do this past week,
I'm
man?
trying to think, but I don't remember.
Okay, cool.
Did you
Moving
black
on.
out? Okay, cool.
It's a good start.
Oh, no, lies. Okay, so I went and saw on Saturday our buddy Joe, Joseph Neville played over there at the Post.
Brother Joseph,
amazing show. The turnout was amazing. It was also there for Teresa's birthday. The homie Teresa, happy birthday to you. But it was such a great show, out for a great cause, Safe Haven, Tarrant County. And man, I can tell you right now, he is a fucking angel. The fucking voice he has. is just so beautiful and crisp, and like literally they had boxes of tissues at each table.
I saw that
with his fucking face on it. So that's what is that called?
Good branding.
Yep, that too.
It's great. I love it.
Do you think that he did that after he heard what we said, or did he already
he
have
knows
that
he
in the
makes
works?
grown men cry.
Oh,
It's his thing. He already knows. I mean, so it was perfect. What he needs to do, though, is sell that shit on a regular basis as like merch. Because what's a box of tissues? Like $1? He could probably sell that shit for $10 and make some money. He needs to start doing that regularly. That was a pretty good idea.
I mean, it'd be bad to have it used to clean yourself up after some stuff.
What do you mean, Javier?
What?
Joe, if you're listening to us, Mr. Neville, give us a portion of that because that's our idea.
Yeah, nailed it. So, what else did you do?
Cowboys played, watched that, got really drunk, and Friday I'm trying to think of what else I did, but we had a good weekend. It was a really good time. I'm sure I'll remember what I did on Friday. My girlfriend's going to get pissed if I don't talk about it.
Yeah, it makes sense. She's the worst.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's horrible, right?
She's the worst.
It's all out of love. She knows it.
I love her, though.
Yeah.
For me, I was out of town this weekend. It was an awesome little trip with our buddy Danny. We went to San Francisco and Napa. We went over to Russian River, got a couple of beers back, so we'll drink those here in a little bit. Pliny the Elder. We went to Yosemite National Park, which I haven't been to. That was a really good time. Beautiful. God damn, the weather was so good. I was like, this is what it's going to be like in 3 to 4 weeks, at least for a week or two, probably.
And then ice storm, destruction, and then it'll get hot again. So
right. But the weather was amazing. It really was. And then we drank a shit ton in San Francisco. We went to Sequoia National Park, and we drove up the coast.
What bars did you go to in San Francisco? Anything?
We went to this shit, and of course you're going to ask.
Yeah.
We went to this badass bar, and they were playing like rock music. I'm going to have to look it up. Danny's cousin is like a media guy out there for a lot of the big tech companies. And so he's like, you've got to check out this bar. It was Zeitgeist.
Okay.
Fucking amazing. They had
Sounds
a badass
semi-familiar.
patio, amazing beers on tap, good music. It was a really cool. It was a vibe for sure. It was cool. But it was a good time. I don't know. I don't know. We didn't plan anything. In fact, we get there and we didn't even fucking have hotels or anything. All we had was a flight in the car, and we're like, all right, we'll figure it out. And then we just drank until we're like, you know what? Let's just stay here. let's stay here tonight.
That's not the first time that's happened. We did that on our road trip we did like 2,600 miles road trip in like 6 days.
Yeah.
And we literally didn't plan anything out. Did you know that you're supposed to pre-book if you go to Yellowstone? Because it's like,
I did.
It's like booked way out.
I mean, like, I'm just now getting into the TV series, so I will know more. I'm starting with 1883, and then I'm going to go to that.
Okay, chronological order. I got you.
Yeah. No, so, I mean, we did the same thing. Just went out there and literally didn't plan anything. Just we were, all right, we're going to be in this city. Let's figure it out when we were about, 2 hours out.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a way to do it sometimes.
Fun.
But you guys know you have Jellystone right down the street, right?
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean, why
yeah,
go to
yeah.
Yellowstone when you go to
Same,
Jellystone?
same
We'll just
thing.
go down to Burleson and go to Jellystone.
I mean, they got slides and rides and stuff, so, it's a lot better.
They got some
Slides
guy
and
saying
rides.
he's a geyser or something. I don't know.
But yeah, that was it.
Jellystone.
What about you, Travis? What did you do this past week? Busy man.
Yeah, I was actually in New York for a couple days. With New York City, hung out, checking out some bars that I've been meaning to check out. Did that, shot back, and then we had a patio warming party at my house in Lockhart. And we had just like a big meat grill fest.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's so fun. Like Lockhart, where I split time between here and Fort Worth, or here and Lockhart. And man, I just had a really good time. We finally got like a cowboy pool, and like my weird flex is anytime I do anything, I invite the mayor of Lockhart, Lou White. Shout out to Lou, and him and his wife Patty showed up early in the thing. Like, it was awesome because everybody respected him until he left, and then they started smoking weed, which was awesome. But it was just like, you got to invite the city council and Lou to make sure you get those permits going through really quick.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, of course.
we had a big cookout.
Absolutely.
My buddy's own Mill Scout down there, which is like a bougie, like live fire grill station, and I got one of those bougie live fire Santa Maria grills. So I had a couple chefs over, shooting the shit, drinking, drank a shit ton of tequila.
Just a normal weekend, hanging out with, the mayor. I had some chefs over. No big deal.
Listen, the mayor
just had a
Lockhart
good
is awesome.
time.
Yeah, no, it was a good time. I mean, honestly, it was a busy week for me.
It's a whole lot of flexes, bro. That wasn't just one flex.
You don't even know the flexes he sends me. He's like, I'm in Portland this weekend.
That
then
was,
he's like,
that was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, that was after New York. Come on.
Yeah, the biggest flex was I've been here all day, but I'm shooting a commercial with Ryan Reynolds right now.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Seriously?
Yeah, he hit me up. Well, so I do consulting work for Aviation Jet on
Oh!
occasion. Yeah. So I had to be in Portland, and we were just like literally. I was there all day, and like my part was like last, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?" It was last, but it was great.
Sorry
it was
to call
fun.
you out
Yeah,
there.
Ryan's great.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's so fucking cool, though. Chad, your trip sucks, Chad. I want to hear more about
Fuck.
Travis.
I thought it was a great trip, but now I'm like, well, fuck my trip, right?
No,
God,
San Francisco's great. I love it out there, especially Napa.
not
and all that.
as good as your house in Lockhart, apparently. I don't,
Dude, come on down. I mean, Javier's going to stay. I'm going to offer it out,
Fucking A,
man. You're
I'm
going down
gonna be
there.
there. I'm going.
We'll cook some meat, dude.
Holy
Like,
shit. Can we hang out with the mayor?
yeah. I'll hit Lou up.
I'll be respectful, too. I'm not going to smoke weed until he leaves.
Lou's great, man. He has a Bud Light, and then he has a Glenfiddich on the rocks, and then he hangs out a little bit, and and he's out.
That sounds fucking
you made a
amazing.
mistake because we always follow through. So we're going
Yeah,
to show
no,
up.
I like
just like we're just going to show up for no
Whether
reason.
you like it or
Let's do
not.
it.
All right,
Cool. And a
cool.
long drive, too. You could just take the tollway all the way to Lockhart. Well, I mean, whenever you get
Yeah,
up.
once you get past, don't get me started on that trip. I for verbatim know every little stop, but there's no traffic in Waco. The Waco traffic is over. The construction is done.
Hit him with the kids.
Man,
hit him with the kids.
I got to pull. I had the news ready, but you know what? I think you're right. That deserves the kids. So let's get some.
That's awesome.
That deserves some kids.
That is a shitty trip always because of
Yeah.
Waco. So
Yep.
that's great to hear.
It's opened up, man. It's live, baby. Let's party.
I like it. I like it.
So what about you, Eric? What have you been up to this past week, man?
Oh man, I got to top that, but yeah, no.
It was just an abnormally busy week.
No, I guess the work week. I do commercial real estate in Fort Worth, so
Okay.
I do a lot of stuff off South Main. That's how I met Tober. We did the deal at Nickel. That's our building, Hatfield Advisors. And so I'm just basically repping tenants around town. I'm showing property.
His name is everywhere. You guys noticed it, like especially in like near South Side.
I have now.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Yeah. After seeing something that you posted that we're gonna get into later, I was like, I've seen that name before.
Yeah.
And then I start looking around and I'm driving. I'm like, oh.
It's
feels
literally
like I got it.
everywhere.
Yeah,
It's so funny.
We've got some of the better properties in town. We've got-
See, that's a
Absolutely,
flex right
yeah.
there. His name's not on shit.
My name's
Your
not on
name's
shit.
everywhere.
My name's not on shit. I was, every
People see
time-
my name, they know his face.
There you go.
It's just regular work week stuff. But Friday I went out to Dallas, saw the band Cannons,
Boo.
and come on now. Saw the band Cannons and the band Knox at House of Blues. That was fun.
It's a great venue.
Yeah, it really is. It honestly is one of the best. That and Trees are my favorite. Really can't beat those. But college football Saturday. I mean, I just enjoy my Saturdays pretty low key, and then Sundays like a just complete chill, do nothing and watch NFL.
Are you a TCU guy?
As it should
Did you
be.
watch the TCU?
No, I went
Oklahoma?
to. I did not. I went to Virginia Tech actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Nice.
Yeah, so we're really bad right now, but we always can claim we have the best college football entrance in the country. But Virginia Tech guy, but Fort Worth born and raised. So,
Nice.
We won't hate on you for going to Dallas as long as it was for a show. Like if you're like staying out there for the weekend or something like that, then boo on you. You know what I mean?
Man, I used to live. I lived there for a year. Came back to Fort Worth pretty quickly. I'll say that.
Good on you.
But some of the bars and some of the bars and the restaurants, they're really good. But
Are they?
It's hold on. It's but it comes,
So disgusted.
It
Look
comes
how
back to the
disgusted he
people,
is.
though. It does come back to the people, and like Fort Worth's just.
I
where it's
100%
at.
drunk Facebook the other day when I was in New York, and somebody said something about Dallas. I was like, "Really? Do you need to?" And I was just like, "Fuck." The next day, I was like, "I shouldn't do that." I mean, I have many friends in Dallas. I do like Dallas.
Massive can of worms. when you
Yeah,
do that.
I know, but like, no, Nickel City never coming to Dallas. There's the news.
Never.
If you go to Dallas, go to Lakewood Landing. Go to Mike's Gemini. I will say that.
There definitely is that
Eric, don't tell us
that
what the fuck you do.
disconnect. There's that disconnect though from Dallas and Fort Worth, like big time. You're either a huge Fort Worth fan or you're a huge Dallas fan, and it's not really in between.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just for me. It's too far. I'm lazy. I don't like driving all the way over there. I used to date somebody who lived in Dallas, and like it wasn't bad, but I mean, still, I'd much rather hang out here in Fort Worth.
I will plug the TRE though.
Oh hell yeah, absolutely.
Public transportation.
Yeah. Yes.
The TRE is amazing. I will say that.
Shit, we did that whenever we went to the state fair last year. You know, just TRE to the Dart, and dude.
If I ever have to go to the office, I take the TRE. I don't even try to drive. Just hit the
Sure.
TRE. Yeah.
It's great.
All right, Tim, you stayed
Man,
home, did
I forgot
nothing.
about
Cool.
Tim.
Moving on.
No. I actually, so we went out and did a birthday party for my girlfriend's little brother. Just turned 25, so we went down to 7 Points. If you don't know where that's at, it's like in between Corsicana and Kaufman. So we drove about an hour and a half to spend about an hour-ish, 2 hours for dinner, and then drove back. I had to get back in a timely manner because I got onto Jared's Tales from the Fort podcast.
Oh, yeah, y'all were both on the podcast this
Yeah,
past week or so,
yeah.
right?
It was like a Joe Rogan style, man. Just 3.5, almost 4 hours. Just
Wow.
fucking just talking about anything, everything. We got into some conspiracy theories and some random shit.
That's a rabbit hole.
Oh yeah,
Holy
definitely.
Don't get me started. I fall asleep, man. Let's go.
Started drinking,
Listen.
had a good time.
Travis, Eric, we just need to let you know we're trying to beat that record now. So we're going to be here for at least 4 hours tonight. Y'all are cool with that, right?
I'm looking at, you got some.
We got enough alcohol for it.
I like that, Julio. That's great.
No, we will not be doing that.
No Don Julio
It's a school
tonight?
night.
And no 4 hours.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But good time, though, on the podcast?
Yeah, no, it was a great time. I mean, the star of the show over there is actually his dog Murray.
Oh, yeah.
Which is like 120 something pound yellow or Danish lab. Like dog's huge. So he's in the room with us just chilling. I had a good time with the guys too, but man, I was all about Murray.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jared.
You're just too busy licking your nuts, man.
Dude, what?
What?
It kind of happened.
All right.
He got all into my business. I was trying to figure out what Jared was teaching his dog, but
I mean, dogs are better than humans. Let's be honest.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
We can all
Come on,
agree
man.
on that.
100%.
Give me more dogs than humans. I'll be straight with the world.
All right. Well, that wraps up everybody here. So we got one group update, one thing to tell everybody. This weekend, although Javier's going to be out of town in New Orleans, Tim and I will be taking a part in Dickies again.
Yeah, we'll be
right?
at Dickies.
We're going to be a part of the PBR. Now that there is a whole team situation, which we've talked about before, we now have a Texas Rattlers team in Fort Worth for the PBR. And so we're going to be there hosting another podcast like we did, back in April, May, something like that? I don't know.
yeah, it was
And
for the
so-
PBR World Finals last time. This is their kind of just their team-based event that they're having now.
We got really shit-faced for that last time. and
You
I-
got really shit-faced for that
I fucked up
last
my
time.
wrist after they made me sign that waiver, so
You also
I fucked up.
You also took your shirt off in front of
did.
everyone. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. You've got problems.
So Javier's going to New Orleans.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you concerned about him coming back?
No.
No, he usually does come back.
Do
Go
you
to
need
the
like
Aaron
a,
Rose.
Do you need like a life alert bracelet?
Go to the Aaron Rose.
I'm telling you right now, we went there last time we went,
Yeah,
and
it's my
Holy
number 2, number 3 bar in the United States.
I should have worn the shirt because I had the Dickies button up that they
Oh
sell
yeah,
over
it's
there.
fantastic.
My
Yeah,
God.
it's such a great bar.
The Irish coffee, my buddy. Okay, so get this. Okay, so we love Nickel City. I know we're going to talk about it later, but I got a lot of friends into Nickel City because a lot of their wives, my buddies' wives, they don't drink a lot of alcohol. I'm like, hey, drink this
Frozen Irish coffee,
Irish coffee. You're going to fucking love it. And now they fucking make time to leave their kids with their parents.
I mean, 25,000 we sell at both locations a year. Like it's
Shit.
the number one sold drink by far. It's the only drink that never comes off the menu.
It's a dessert. It's a nightcap. It's exactly
all
what
everything.
you need.
It really
it's
is.
delicious.
Yeah.
It's wild, man. Yeah, but it is in homage to Aaron Rose, which is one of my favorites. Actually, the recipe is semi-similar to a old school place out there called Molly's, and and that was like the originator of it. And Aaron Rose kind of took that. It's like kind of like a rivalry. I hit some people up and I like deconstructed it and kind of like cocktailed it up a little bit more. The one in Aaron Rose is one of my favorite, if not my favorite. I'll tell you right now, I've never actually drank in a full Irish coffee at Nickel City.
Really?
Yeah,
Whoa.
only when we R&D and I've tasted.
Full
I've
disclosure
just like,
right here.
yeah, I've had just like sips of it here and there.
Like, okay, this is good. Cool.
Yeah, it's good. It's cool. I'm good. I mean, I'm already a chubby guy, so I don't need to add, a bunch of ice cream to it. So the Aaron Rose, I've definitely had it more than a few, and they make theirs with brandy. We make ours with with Tullamore Irish whiskey. So we kind of like cocktailed it up a little bit.
Okay.
And I played with the milk fat and stuff like that, and just got all nerdy about it. And what I think is, it was actually just featured in a Frozen Irish Coffee book from Dead Rabbit. So
Really?
yeah, it was pretty cool. It was like
There
one
you
of
go.
like 4 featured. It was really cool.
Congrats.
But it's such a great bar, though.
Yeah.
I mean, the bartenders are really cool.
Oh, I mean, when I go there for Tales of the Cocktail, I go, if you need to find me, I will literally be there. I'm not a big cocktail guy, even though that's how I make my money.
Yeah.
and I'm good at it. But like I hang out there in rows until it's time to eat. Then I'll go grab a po' boy, or I'll order in from like a po' boy there and have it delivered.
Yeah.
That's the fucking move.
Yeah, it is.
Have you ever ordered food to a bar? That's next level. I don't know, regular or alcoholism, whichever one you want to say, but like that's like you're proud and sad at yourself all at the same time.
Especially because there's probably like 8 different po' boy spots within like a quarter mile.
I mean, I do Verdi Mart. I'll do Verdi Mart because
Okay.
they deliver anywhere in the quarter, and I do all that jazz. When you're there getting all that jazz from Verdi Mart, when you're hungover, it is the best, perfect hangover cure besides more alcohol.
Nice.
I'm gonna do that.
I do that.
Molly's though, should I go there?
Yeah, I don't know if it's still open. I would have to look. I'm gonna shoot you a list. Like my buddy Chris Hanna owns this amazing bar out there called Jewel of the South. Great food, great cocktail, great service. Like classic New Orleans place. It's been open for like 3-4 years now. Really, really amazing, man. I mean, New Orleans is one of my 48-hour cities. You know what I mean? Like Las Vegas,
100%.
Miami, New Orleans, and Nashville. Those I'll only do for 48 hours. I'm in. I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time, and I'm the fuck out. You know what I mean?
And those are the cities that you have to do that at.
Oh, absolutely. I had a friend, when I lived in Las Vegas, I had a friend visit me for 10 days. I go, you're out of your fucking mind.
Holy shit, man!
I go, what is wrong with you?
We had
hurt you?
We had a buddy, one of our buddies' brothers, who's listening right now. Shout out to Herb. Was in Vegas for a week, right?
Yeah.
And we're like, dude, why? Just 2 days.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
All you fucking need.
3 is the max.
Right?
I think we did 4, but that we spent 2 of those days like out of the city, like going
Red Rock or something.
right,
Yeah. But still, fuck. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too
Man,
much.
I cannot wait for that list. I will be waiting for. We leave Friday at 6 a.m.
I'll hook you up. Let me know.
The Tober list. You should feel special. You get a
Dude,
Tober list. It's what's up.
I'm so fucking. I mean, I'm absorbing it. I'm taking it all in.
Like usual.
All right, so
We got a voicemail, don't we?
we got a voicemail, and let me get that opened up. We kind of screened it just a little bit before, and
I don't know what to think of. I just read the text.
I don't either.
I don't know. So every now and then we get phone calls and text messages at our number 817-677-0408. You can call, text, leave us feedback, tell us you fucking hate us. I don't really care. Just leave some love or whatever. And someone did, and so we're gonna go ahead and listen to it. It was like 1 minute and 40 seconds, I think. So it's not.
This is Larry and Dwayne. I'm Dwayne. I'm Larry. What kind of name is the Funky Panther? You think that's some kind of a joke? Joking around about Pantera? No one makes a name out of terror. Hang on, you fucking suck. Hang on, my brother Larry wants to talk to you.
I, of course, have a different opinion of everything. I love Funky Panther. I like to get a little funky with my Panther. I like to, jazz it up a little bit here and there. And I'd like to be I don't know, make it a little funky,
Give me a phone, asshole.
I mean, some of those riffs were just a little, I don't know what. I just ran on and on, but, I like to have a little bit of that Funky Panther going on. So I applaud what you boys do, breaking down Panther albums every week. And talking about the funky groove.
he clearly doesn't listen to us.
Right, absolutely.
That is a great Pantera record. I'm waiting for you guys to get back to Concrete Jungle, so that way we can blow through it and get some power metal going.
Why are they breathing so hard?
I'd like y'all guys' opinion on PS94 if you can. When you'll get to that track, because it's pretty funky. My brother's he's about to brand my testicles, so I'm gonna give him the phone back.
Wow.
It's 100% a landline, right? Like that's a landline. That's not a cell phone.
It's got to be a
Is
landline.
that the ghost of Daryl?
Yeah, man. so
It's Daryl and Dimebag over there.
if
Or Daryl fucking and
yeah, it's Dimebag and Vinny.
It's got to be
Oh, yeah,
Dustin
both of them are dead.
and Stubbs.
Yeah,
right?
it's Dustin and Stubbs.
It's
It
gotta
has
be.
to be Dustin Stubbs. Jerry Jonestown Massacre. They are the OG podcast in Fort Worth. Been going for 9 years.
Yeah.
They just won Critics' Choice.
Reader's Choice.
Reader's Choice. I'm sorry, Reader's Choice.
Congrats
for
to our
the weekly,
grandpappies. Congrats
yeah.
to our grandpappies.
I feel bad because Nick over there when he's like
like,
what, are you
what the fuck's going
listening
on?
to?
Hey, don't worry. We'll let you listen to it later. Yeah. So congratulations to them for winning. I'm pretty sure that was them. If it wasn't, then sorry, Dwayne and Larry.
Yeah. So congrats to Jerry Jonestown Massacre for winning Reader's Choice Best of Fort Worth Weekly this year. And then to our buddy Andrew from Fort Worth Roots for getting Critics' Choice. Really nice little write-up. So at least we lost to our friends. You know what I mean? If it was someone like TFTI, those pieces of shit.
Yeah, they can go fuck themselves.
I would have been real upset.
They can suck my dick from the back.
But they're never going to win. So we're fine. I don't even know why we got concerned. You know what I mean?
I don't know either.
Okay. All right. Moving on.
From the back.
Okay. He's like,
Man, a few words, but when it comes in, it's
like,
hold on a second.
From the back.
You had to picture that in your head like that.
Yeah.
It wasn't a good picture.
That's all nose and asshole. That's all that is right there.
I'm sorry, Eric. I'm so sorry.
All right, so let's just get into and now action sports with Javier.
It's going to be a fast one, baby. The Dallas Cowboys defeated the Washington Commanders 25-10. Very dominant game from our backup. What do you boys think? Doing good? Should we make a change whenever Dak's all healthy?
I think we should just keep the backup in and until he starts fucking up, then put Dak back in.
Yeah, Eric, you a Cowboys guy or? Yeah,
Unfortunately, yes.
yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, you ride the steady hand right now. You put Dak back in. Sadly, Dak's going to come back with some tough teams, so it's going to be a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
I think he's going to struggle, and then it's going to look really weird and be awkward for like 2 weeks.
We got a lot of strength pieces back. You know, we have what's his name back and a couple of other key
Gallup,
players.
what's his name?
Yeah, Gallup.
Yeah, Gallup's been
Schultz
fucking.
is back.
I'm very glad Gallup got that touchdown, though. He really did deserve it. You're a fucking Bills fan.
Yeah,
as
Go
we-
Bills.
Yeah, man.
Go Bills.
So how are they're doing amazing? I do love Rachel Bush.
Yeah.
Like Rachel Bush is a dime.
I mean, they're 3-1, right?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like, and we lost a heartbreaker against Miami Dolphins, which the Dolphins should not have put Tua back in.
No, they should
for
not
sure.
have.
Not saying that we would have won the game or anything like that, but I mean, shit, we were down against Baltimore 17-0.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Good teams find ways to win. That's what they say. So,
Yeah, for sure.
And then, I mean, like, you got the X Factor, you got Josh Allen. I mean, this is it. You know what I mean? You know, this literally, the end of this football season, the city of Buffalo either burns if they win or burns if they lose. Like, there's.
It's their year. I really do think that.
Yeah,
I mean, I
it's
have
gotta be.
Stephon Diggs on my fantasy, and he's been blowing it up.
Oh,
And Gabe
Stud.
Davis, that first game, fucking.
dude, how crazy. Yeah, that was out of nowhere.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it was out of nowhere. Nobody saw that coming.
Holy shit.
So many weapons.
But I'm very excited. Poyer's a fucking beast.
Dude,
man.
I mean, I think 2 picks.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
One in the end zone.
Uh-huh.
Take it back.
Dude, an amazing guy, and not to mention, again, smoking dime of a wife. Rachel Bush. Look her up. We'll look her up on Rachel Bush. We'll tag her in this video.
No, we won't.
She responded to me once on Twitter, so that was really good.
She's gonna respond again.
So I've noticed that you've really been preaching the word of the Bills gospel over at Nickel City quite a bit on the Instagram and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, so it's kind of weird. So Fort Worth, like, we're not a technical, like, we don't have the football package because it's like $6,000 or something like that because
Yeah.
we're so big over there. So it, it's a little miscommunication with my social media over there. Now the Austin Nickel City is won Bills chapter, Bills Backer Bar of the Year last year.
Really?
First time for any place in Texas ever to win that one. And we had like I flew Steve Christie out from the 90s Bills.
shit.
Yeah, he was signing footballs and like, I mean, people were
Scott Norwood did not get the invite.
Scott, I mean, I'll invite him, man. Like, I think I'll get a bigger crowd. It'd be great. But yeah, it was. Austin's very Bills heavy, and I also like one of my favorite places in Fort Worth is Buffalo Bros.
Oh, fuck
I like.
I went there for lunch today.
Oh, dude, that is my lunch jam. And it's like they're already the old school. Like they got the 2 Buffalo chapters out here. I'm not trying to steal anybody's thunder. You know what I mean? But like, so I mean, I'm literally back here on Sunday. I'm driving up early so I can go to Buffalo Bros to watch the Bills at there. So
Hell yeah, man.
So to end with the Cowboys talk, I do have to ask the 90s. How were those for you?
So I lived in Buffalo
Yeah.
during that time, and I was in high school at that time. So I'm a little bit older, and so the police would come to our schools every year when the Bills were in the Super Bowl. And they would all have to gather into the auditorium and they'd be like, now listen, if your dad hits your mom,
Oh my God.
this is what you have to do. They had PSAs, like literally 4 years in a row. Like when the Bills were on a run, if your dad hits your mom, this is the number to call.
Jesus
And
Christ.
report them out.
That's like bad karma. Like You guys
Dude.
thought you were gonna lose. Like,
Yeah,
you
no,
absolutely
like-
were nervous already.
I mean, like I said, it's Buffalo, so we fight if we win or if we lose. Like, I mean, when the Sabres were
City's
on
gonna burn.
No,
Either way, the
I
wife's
wasn't
getting
gonna bring
hit.
up the Sabres. but
Dude, I mean, listen,
you just
the
did.
crazy thing about Buffalo is more of a hockey town than it is
Sure.
than a football town.
Yeah.
And like when we were on that run, I was bartending. I think it was like 1999 or whatever the Sabres won the Cups in 97, 98, whatever. When
Didn't we
lost-
beat
yes,
the
yes.
Sabres? Yeah, in
Oh
overtime.
yeah, oh yeah.
Where were you? Because I remember where I was.
Here I was bartending. That's how old I am. Yeah, right. And we had to call in extra security in case we won or lost. And here's the worst part about it. I'm a huge fucking Brett Hull fan. So it was such
Oh
a
my
fucking...
God.
Because, I mean, like, he's old school, like, beer league hockey guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you gotta love him. And then to watch him score that no goal, you know, it is what it is.
I'll give you that. I will give you that.
It was a no goal, but you know, hey man, like you can't call something that quick. Like I've got no fault against, you know, I don't think that would happen today.
No,
Correct.
But you know, also, you know, but yeah, the Sabres suck. Well, I had a dream last night. Actually, I had a dream last night. Sabres were like top of the division. I know it's getting ready to be hockey season.
Yeah,
Watch.
preseason's
Watch.
going on right now.
Yeah. So I'm excited. We'll see. I mean,
Yeah, I was in Mexico for that. I think it was like 11 or midnight, but nobody else was awake, and I was watching. I went ape shit crazy.
Yeah.
That was such a good fucking year, and of course the following year sucked balls because
Yeah.
we lost that fucking game. Anyways, yeah. Other than that, like you were saying, Stars preseason and Mass preseason is going on right now, and also Aaron Judge last night hit 62 in Texas. Thoughts on that? Would you keep the ball? Would you sell it?
I'd
I would sell it.
immediately.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Immediately,
Sell it
because
all day,
it's
every
not the
day.
fucking record, man.
No,
Barry Bonds
You're
had a
not-
record.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, and this is my argument with that is I literally saw some record that they were saying that Pujols had today, right? Like
Yeah.
over the age of whatever, hit 20 home runs, and they included Barry Bonds on that list. So how are you including certain records and not other records?
You can't pick and choose. Like they were saying that, but they have a little thing. Oh, he's the AL home run leader. But like still, like you said, Barry Bonds holds the title.
It's all hype. It's hype.
It's-
It's all it is right now. It's
Yeah.
hype. So
Asterisks
those
or
balls
not,
are going to immediately drop in price.
It's also
Like,
Major League
get rid of
Baseball trying to bring back some life to the sport.
True.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Well,
true.
the politics in baseball is just kind of bullshit now. I mean,
Yeah.
like you're gonna either let them in for that era, or else you're not gonna let anybody else because you don't know who was juicing or not.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I would sell. Give me the $3 million.
Did you
You
see
know.
the guy that jumped off the stands trying
I
to
did.
catch it
I
though?
did.
Holy
Smart.
shit!
He had a good idea.
Yeah, I guess. It was a
I did
fall-
not
it was
see
a,
that.
It was a long drop though. It looked like anyway.
Poor fucker.
I know. I don't even think he didn't get it though,
No,
right?
he didn't know.
No.
He was like, shit,
Broke a leg. I didn't get a ball.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
All
give me the $3 million.
That's all you got.
That's all I got, baby.
All right, that was Extra Sports with Javier. Thanks, Javier.
Sports. Ah! Woo!
Coming for the ticket, aren't we?
Fuck yeah, we are.
Apologies
We're
for
coming
what's
for the
about to
freak.
happen.
They're new.
Yeah.
They're new
Saw
blood.
that.
It's new blood. So
All right,
Can't talk about that.
guys, I'm going to apologize ahead of time for what you're about to hear because Chad's just real shrill. So
I'm sorry.
it is what it is.
And now it's time for news with Tim. Take it away, Tim.
Thank you, Chad.
No problem, man. I'm here for it.
I do appreciate that. So we just got a few things just to kind of bring up here. So, man, any of y'all, do you ever been on a cruise?
Not.
I unapologetically love cruises.
Okay,
Hell
yeah, me too.
Same.
Yeah,
It's the white trash in me.
exactly, man. And I love Carnival because it's the Walmart of cruise lines.
Brutal.
So yeah, I'm about to go on a cruise, and I saw this article come up here, and man, so you can go to these specialty restaurants on cruises, and then you have the right that you like pay extra gratuity or whatever, and it's all well and good fun, right? You spend like $40 a person, have a nice steak, whatever. This couple, they got charged with basically $100,000
What the fuck?
on their credit card, and then their credit card got shut off, and they couldn't access their funds for the entirety of their cruise. Oh, it was a decimal point issue that someone put in wrong at the in the cruise. Yeah,
What was it supposed to be? How is that a decimal
That's the
point
nightmare.
issue?
it was a few decimal points,
Yeah.
a few spaces there. It was one decimal point. It was just a few spaces,
I mean,
right?
good on them that they had that $100,000 credit line.
No
right?
shit.
No, they didn't though. That was the
Okay.
thing. It's like it instantly maxed it out. They had that charge on there. It shut the card off, and then they were without their credit card, which was supposed to be going to like guest services and that charged a room and everything was supposed to go on that card, and they fucked up $100,000. It was
brutal.
God.
Yeah.
What cruise line was that?
It was Virgin.
Okay.
Or yeah, no, it was Royal Caribbean. I'm sorry.
God damn.
So yeah, $100,000 for dinner, and so they're trying to get it. They were trying to get it fixed, and they could. No matter what they did, they tried calling their credit line.
Yeah.
It was going to take like 5 to 6 days, and I think they were on a 7-day cruise. Hit it like on day 2 or day 3.
Better come with a rub and tug or something.
Yeah, man. I mean, they made it right at the end of the day.
Robert Kraft special.
Yeah.
But I believe they only gave them like an alcohol credit and just some basic
And that's
shit.
it? They should give them the goddamn boat. That's fucking nuts. That's a lot of money. To
Chad, I don't
accidentally
think
charge.
the boat's worth $100,000. I think it's a little bit more than that.
Maybe. Depends on which boat. Get them a
Maybe.
couple off the
It
side.
was Carnival. I mean, maybe.
Right.
That is true. And with coming off of sports though, did y'all happen to see the Cowboys chick fight?
Oh, in the bathroom?
Yeah, in the bathroom.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna turn this around so y'all can see
It
it.
was a bunch of spicy Latinas.
Is it from World Star?
World Star.
All right, so let's cue this up real quick.
I could have put this on the big screen.
I know, you
didn't
could have
cue
done
me
that.
up.
It's amateur hour here at the
I
Funky
know.
Panther.
We're professionals.
So play-by-play, they got
Damn.
2 girls beating the shit out of one.
Damn.
Leighton Vander Esch.
Damn.
Oh yeah, drag him by the hair, getting kicked in the face. Yeah, so this all happened on the at the Cowboys game over the weekend. I've seen dudes get into it, but I didn't think that this shit happened.
It's a big
that often.
fight.
Yeah, and there's so many women there in that bathroom, and they're just like, well, whatever. I don't care.
I want to commend the person filming though, because they kept the phone in the right orientation instead of turning it to the long way, so that you can actually see it properly on social media. So good on them. Poor on the rest of them that didn't join in and try to stop the fight though.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of females in that bathroom.
I mean, do you just stand back and just like let it happen, or do you?
If that happened in a guy's bathroom, I would just be like, not my fucking problem.
Yeah, I'm 100%
People always
not.
say, "Let it
No
go,
way.
don't intervene."
Yeah, just
Let
get
it
the
I'm
fuck
not
out of
getting.
there.
I'm not getting punched in the face or getting sued. So I'm
Yeah.
not.
And then I'm not going to go in there and get, whenever the cops actually do show up, I don't want to be actively participating and get sprayed with pepper spray because that shit sucks.
And then kicked out and never allowed to come back in the stadium because
Yeah.
that's exactly what the fuck's going
You
to
think
happen.
so?
Yeah.
Thankfully,
100%.
I've never seen
Eric
anybody.
has officially broken the seal.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
And he got up in a panic too.
He's like, either I piss in the bathroom or I piss in that tricks in the trade class. I've never seen a fight at Nickel, so that's really good.
I mean, dude, we're blessed. I mean, I think we've had a couple altercations that get out there real quick.
knock on wood.
Even in Austin, I think in Austin, I was actually never mind. That was be a flex. I was actually in South Africa at the time when it happened. But,
I was just on a safari,
no, but because it's like a million. It's like a 8-hour time difference or whatever. And like, so I get up in the morning, like I get all these messages, stuff like that. And I was just like, oh man, it was just like all these memes and stuff from my staff on Slack. And it was like this huge fight. And I guess it turned out to be like the biggest Austin fight of all time.
Holy shit.
Like Austin type fight. Like where it's literally like hipsters and just like, you shut up and stuff like this. And like our door guy at the time had like this long hair. He came in, he got his like hair pulled. And then like, I guess at the end of it, it was so funny. It's like this like, very much feminine gay who gets up and is like, everybody shut the fuck up. It's Austin. Why are we doing this? And I was just like, man, I love it. Nobody hurt. You know what I mean?
That
and
is an Austin fight.
Yeah, and like my GM got in the middle of it, and like it was just like two like hipster groups going at it that probably were all rich and like just like never been in a real fight. And it was like, we're blessed. I mean, it's a well-behaved crowd for sure.
I wonder what they were fighting about. Like, who
who
had the
knows?
best music or something?
My
stupid?
loafers
For
are better than
sure.
your loafers.
Yeah, like
Fucking,
it was.
fucking gatekeeping some bullshit.
Yeah, definitely.
No, I heard of him first.
Yeah, I mean, it was probably
They were
like
probably in Jerry's non-shaded area of the stadium. Yeah, where literally it hits Dak in the face, and yeah.
Eric is just in the pisser and we were
that.
talking
You missed
about
it.
the
You
What?
missed it. We're talking about a fight at Austin.
Different
Wait a
fight,
second.
Eric.
Oh, it's a time
Yeah.
about,
This is what you get for breaking the seal, fool.
Yeah.
It happens. I had to do that in one of the podcasts that we were on got it up in the middle. I was like, I got to go.
He made us look like idiots. Not that you look like an idiot.
Granted,
you look just fine.
All right, granted,
he looked like
we
an idiot.
drank all the first episode. I didn't have to pee. We did 2 episodes that night. Didn't have to pee after the first episode, but then she busts out Tall Boys. It was brown bag roulette. I got a 4 Loko. So of course I'm drinking 14%. And just, I'm down in that thing, and sure enough, man, my bladder was not going to keep up.
Oh, baby bladder. All right, we got another piece of news here.
All right, so last little bit here. Y'all have heard of there's some hype against Hocus
2.
Yeah, there's some hype against Hocus Pocus 2, unfortunately.
Get that shit
The
over
worst
there,
case
baby.
scenario is that you unleash hell on your kids.
This time of year, fall harvest is heavily celebrated in their household.
Gooch.
But Halloween is not.
It grieves me, the thought of exposing our kids to darkness.
Gooch says there's a spiritual war being waged against
Her name is fucking Gooch.
She looks like a Karen Gooch for sure.
homes in America, and Hollywood is part of the problem. And right now, one film in particular.
The whole movie is based on witches harvesting children for blood sacrifice.
I'm sorry, I
In
didn't give a
recent
spoiler
Facebook
alert.
post, Gooch advises moms against letting their kids watch Hocus Pocus 2.
I believe whatever comes in our TV screens, there are things attached to that. I've seen for myself the things that I've watched with my eyes or heard over a TV screen, they become manifested in real life. Everybody thinks it's fake and innocent, but they could be casting any type of spell that they want to. Anything
They zoom into Bette Midler's face like she's this evil.
Wait,
evil
real quick.
person.
This all started as a friggin' novel on Facebook is what it looked like, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Facebook is
we're the
we need to
closest we've
go
been
away.
to nuclear war
Yeah.
ever, and this is what we're worried
Yeah,
about.
no shit.
Like,
Look,
Delete your Facebook, people. Please. Trust me. It
look,
works.
you got to understand that you got to be worried about the spells, man. The spells.
It's the spells, my dude.
Did you ever think that maybe that's why all this shit's going on in Ukraine and all that is the spells?
It could be the witchcraft.
The
for sure.
witchcraft. It has to be.
I like how she was crying halfway through the interview. Like it
Yeah,
was that
I know.
impactful for her to not watch Hocus Pocus. She's probably the same type of person that really got upset about the Little Mermaid situation. It's probably not her first time on the news, to be quite honest.
she's
with you.
100% an elite Yelper. 100% elite Yelper.
Oh yeah.
Those are my favorites.
So this was shared on Instagram by an account called Christian_nightmares, and they tag Christian mom warns against the evil of Hocus Pocus 2, and then tags at Satanic Panic at the Disco.
Okay.
Which now I've got to check that out.
Of
but
course.
That was a lot
It's
to
probably
take
Bette
in.
Midler's side account.
Probably is.
Do not invite her to Nickel City in the next couple
No,
of
she's
weeks.
your Yelp score is going down by 1%
dude.
1 star tomorrow.
Oh man, that's
They're gonna
great.
play Hocus Pocus 2 at Nickel City.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
We could
Children.
start
the children.
Yeah, we could start a whole thing. But yeah, so I mean that's short news segment this time. That's all I got.
Cool.
So,
Short and sweet.
and that was news with me.
I'm gonna get more ice.
Nice.
Hey.
Fantastic.
All right, so let's get
Javi's
into the
got
real.
the ice.
Let's get into the real meat and potatoes of this whole.
Yeah, we're going to talk about you both.
Yeah,
And we're
we,
gonna talk
we've
about-
gone almost 40 minutes on this.
Yeah,
and,
about halfway through.
son of a bitch.
So, first off, I want to start by saying you actually listen to the show.
I do.
Which I appreciate because I'll be quite honest with you. We've been going to Nickel City for over a year now. Almost 2 years now? How long's Nickel City been going on?
October 20th will be our second 2-year anniversary.
Okay, so yeah, we
yeah.
started going in December, so a couple months after it opened.
Yeah.
And we've been going nonstop ever since.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. So I remember Javier and I were in there. It was like around Christmas time, and you came up to us. You're like, "You guys from the Funky Panther?" And I'd been drinking heavily, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
I get that a lot.
And he's like, "It's me, Nickel City." I was like, "Oh, hey!" And you got us a couple of drinks. We talked
Yeah.
for a little
It's
bit.
me, Nickel City.
He didn't say that. He didn't say that.
Oh yeah, Mr. Nickel. Gotcha.
No, but he said like he's been talking to us
Yeah,
on social
yeah,
media
yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
We're like, "Oh
Yeah.
shit, it's you." Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and, you know, full disclosure, I found out about you guys about the sticker that you put on my hair dryer in the urinal or in the bathroom.
Yes.
Guerrilla marketing works, people.
Yeah. I was like, who are these guys? Cool. I like podcasts. And I actually started listening to you guys when I first got COVID and I had to go get a COVID test. And I actually was listening. I was like, oh, these guys are fun. Like, you know, I'm really weird about podcasts. If like one of the people talking has an annoying voice, I can't listen.
And you haven't gotten Not a Chad?
No.
Well, the news thing is new. He might have not heard the news
Well,
thing
no, I
yet.
thought that was recorded. I honestly, I was impressed that you did that live.
Oh no, he does that live every time.
I was like, holy shit! I thought that was recorded. But hey, man, props to you. But yeah, no, that's how I found out about you guys, and it kind of popped up on our social media, and we have social media managers. But yeah, I reached out to you guys. I was like, oh man, this is super entertaining. Like, it's the news, the sports. And it's honestly where I get like a lot of my info about Fort Worth going on.
Well, we appreciate it. We really do. And we're huge fans of your place, obviously. We're there a considerable amount. We spend a little bit of money on Irish whiskeys.
Sliders.
Irish
the
coffees.
All right,
and
hang
sliders,
on.
shit. And the cheese
The
curds.
sliders
and the
are
tots.
great, but I've got something that's two things that are better in my opinion. The fish sandwich.
Dude, the fish sandwich is the sleeper.
That's your thing.
The fish sandwich
is the sleeper.
Is so good. It's like if you like a fillet of fish from McDonald's,
it is
but want it better,
sleeper.
it is so good. And then the bologna.
The fried bologna.
Fried bologna sandwich.
Those are the two sleeper sandwiches.
Yeah.
Well, the pizza logs are shocking.
Pizza logs,
fuck yes, they are.
Pizza logs are like chef's kiss. We
Yeah.
get them in from Buffalo. We actually ship them down from Buffalo.
No shit.
Yeah, that's in every bowling alley in Buffalo. So it's an egg roll wrapped up with mozzarella
beat
cheese,
that.
pepperoni, and it's it is such a Buffalo thing.
Dude, I love
And
it.
it's like I don't care how long Nickel City's open. It's always going to be priced $7.16 because that's our area code. And like I'll start losing money on it. I don't
So
care.
what you're saying is that I'm falling in love with Buffalo.
I mean, we sneak up on you.
Yeah,
man.
wow.
I mean, like we
Good
talk.
people.
So I mean, LDP, our friend Lance, he was telling us that if you go to New York, you gotta skip the city. City's cool, spend like a day or two, but go to Buffalo.
Yeah.
He said go to Buffalo and check that out. And so I've never been to New York, and I think that's what my plan is I know it's a big distance from the city.
Oh,
versus-
huge.
yeah.
I mean, when I lived there, I was only at the city once, maybe.
But I would love to go and see, New York City, but then go up into upstate and actually spend some time up there.
So I'm going to correct you right there. It's Western
Or
New York.
Western New York? Okay,
Yes.
sorry.
Yeah, we get real pissy about that.
Okay.
It's like when somebody says you guys are from Dallas.
Oh, fuck
and
you.
somebody says we're
Gotcha.
from upstate.
Gotcha.
Right? It's Western New York. It's Western New York.
I had no
You
idea.
bitch.
Yeah.
It's Fort Worth, motherfucker.
Yeah.
No. Okay, so on the group chat, all I can think about right now is sliders from Nickel City. Another comment: best tots in town.
Yeah,
and
the tots.
I need to try that sandwich. The tots are fucking.
Do you know there was a sandwich that I didn't know existed? It was the it's basically like a fucking McRib. Y'all have like
the Del Rib.
Yeah. So Joe, who's one of our local musicians, he plays all over the place. He played it at Bearded Lady not too long ago, just a few weeks ago. Fantastic rapper, musician, whatever. And he was like, you got to get the Del Rib and then put on bacon. I think he put jalapeno on it or some shit like that.
Modified.
And he got it, and it was like, it was fucking amazing. It was
we
absolutely
do the
amazing.
Del Rib. We always price it 1 cent cheaper than McDonald's McRib.
So much better though.
Yeah,
so much
exactly.
better.
But
Petty.
the other thing about Nickel City that when we first started going, we were actually introduced to it by friends of ours who's like, y'all got to go check this out because of the whole wonder, miracle, on.
Oh yeah.
And so seeing it all decorated, and then they were like, it is like it's like an upscale dive bar is how they described it.
Yeah. And they weren't wrong.
Yeah, I mean, so that's a lot to unpack. So dive bar, we often get nominated. Like we've won a couple awards as like best dive bar, mainly like Austin, stuff like that. We call Nickel City Fort Worth. We call it Nickel with money because it's a lot nicer than the one in Austin. The building's falling around upon us. But so we're a neighborhood bar. It's hard to open up a dive bar, but I mean I'm never mad at somebody like, hey, the best dive bar. I'm like, oh great, you know what I mean? Somebody's talking about us. It's fantastic. We do cocktails. Dive, you know what I mean? Like true dive bars don't have cocktails.
Right.
We
But that's
fresh
why
squeeze our juice every day.
It's
You
like
know
an
what
upscale. Like it truly is. Like you kind of like you've got the beautiful bar, or the backdrop behind the bar.
Mhm.
You still have like pictures and things like and signs and things like that. You kind of get the feel a little bit.
Yeah.
But it is fucking nice.
Yeah, I mean it's an approachable cocktail place, right?
Agreed.
It's not a speakeasy.
Right.
We don't, there's nobody's gonna. I mean, like, listen. Ask any of my bartenders, their favorite drink to make is a Tito's and soda. Like they're like, fucking single or double. What do you want, baby? Like, 'cause I'm getting $12 for that, or I'm getting $12 for the craft cocktail that I'm taking 40
Right.
seconds to make for
Right.
you, stuff like that. So, no, man. I mean, it's been amazing, man. It's been great. I love being part of Fort Worth. I'm not up here as much as I want to be. I like Fort Worth more than I like Austin these days.
I believe it. I mean,
it's Austin's just crazy.
Well, it's funny because we used to go and spend our money in Austin. That's where we wanted to go. We'd go and drive all the way down there and spend the weekend and party on Dirty Six, or Congress or whatever, and have a good time. But we don't have to do that now.
No,
we've got all the things that we liked about old Austin.
All right, I'm gonna shut you the fuck up. Okay,
okay.
Because we're gonna get into Nickel City and South Main.
All right,
and
all right.
But what I want to learn first is a little bit more about you both. So. Something we like to do when we have guests on the show is a little something we call the Funky Five. It's just 5 rapid fire questions, just like real easy, hopefully real easy questions, pretty local related, which I know you're all over the fucking map. So don't talk about South Africa, New York,
Portland, Ryan Reynolds,
whatever Ryan Reynolds is drinking these days. All right, Fort Worth. Okay, get your mind right. All right, so.
Eric, for you, you can.
This is Mr. Fort Worth.
Yeah, 100%. All right, so question number 1: favorite Fort Worth restaurant. We'll start with you, Travis.
Clay Pigeon.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I love it, man.
That is a good
the
one.
Marrow.
Especially like the bar. There's never a ton of people sitting up there, so you can just sneak right in, no rezo, roll in. It's the same valet guy working, right?
It is, and he drives like shit.
Yeah, he's the same valet guy.
I work down the streit, so I'm always having to avoid him.
Yeah, and it's like boom, you're up there, super friendly service. It just I love everything those guys do, man. Like they're really good. Like they really care about Fort Worth, and I think it's amazing. Yeah, Clay Pigeon for sure.
Awesome, cool, Eric.
Hate these questions because I'm so local that it's such a hard thing.
Here we go.
But he went down the Marcus Paisley rabbit hole. I'm a huge Provender Hall fan.
Provender Hall's good.
I'll sit at that bar. You sit at the bar, and the bartenders are great, but those oysters and then that burger is so underrated. Definitely one of the best burgers in Fort Worth.
I'm a big fan of Piatello.
Yeah, for
dude,
sure.
Right? Like so, because it was like the only restaurant open on Mondays.
Yeah,
Mondays are like dark Mondays in Fort Worth, right? And it's open on Mondays, and it's open kind of late, like 10 p.m. So like when we were opening up Nickel City, I would go there a lot, sit at that little bar, have a Negroni. Have some garlic bread's like one of my favorite foods of all time. Or like a fat kid I am.
But he's got great restaurants. Holy shit!
Super quick. Because I never do a one. It's always like one. Oh, wait. I gotta
go for it, man. Let's do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, Hatsuyuki is definitely probably the best in town.
Oh, the hand roll place?
Yeah, I went once.
It's insane. And I'm a sucker for blue sushi always. But Hatsuyuki's probably like Provender and Hatsuyuki for me.
Yeah, that's such a cool spot because they've got like that big U bar, and then they're making it right in front of you. They've got like 5 or 6.
Only been once, but it was amazing.
They know who they are. It's simple. But like everything's so quality.
Have you been to Wasabi Sushi over there on Hewlin?
Yeah, I'm a Southwest Fort Worth kid, so Wasabi's been there forever. It's really good. Yeah, 100%.
That's my shit right there.
All right, cool. Question number 2: favorite Fort Worth drinking spot.
Right.
You can say what you want to say.
No. I'm going to say something it's going to be semi-controversial.
Okay.
The White Elephant Saloon in the fucking Stockyards.
I fucking love that place.
I love it. I fucking love it, man. And it's owned by that guy.
We're leaving.
I mean, dude, I love old history dive bars.
Yeah.
And I'll go there and I'll order a Coors and I'll do a shot of tequila rose, and I fucking laugh about it every time. But it's like, I like bars that you will walk in there and you will find all walks of life. Oh, yeah. Right? You find everybody, every kind of ethnicity, every kind of social, and it's like Stockyards. They don't know why they're there. They're there. I know, like, a lot of people in Fort Worth don't. I kind of like the Stockyards, especially the new.
I like it now.
The new rebranding, they do. I mean, and I don't pretend to know it 10 years ago, but like. I stop in Provender Hall, and then I always swing into White Elephant. It's like I love the cowboy hats hanging up. The bar I opened up in Lockhart, Old Pal. Like, we kind of base a couple things on White Elephant Saloon.
I'll be honest with you, though. He doesn't like it being called a dive bar. So you're going to have to figure that out.
Definitely a saloon.
A saloon. Yeah.
I'll just fuck with you. I have no fucking clue.
I thought you were getting me started on Tim Love.
No.
I got that's a whole. We can go 4 hours.
We can go off the air for that.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do it real quick because Nickel City, straight up.
Obviously.
All right,
Thank you.
Real quick, Nickel City obviously has my heart. But Chimmy's has always had my heart too. You talk about just no nonsense fun. Chimmy's is like my spot.
DP shootouts.
Yeah, I mean that place is just a friggin' in West 7th, which is West 7th.
Yeah.
Right.
That place is a gem. But
100%.
I'm also just, dive bar, get away from the world. I'm huge on that. Yups, Southwest Fort Worth.
Yes!
Yo, karaoke.
Dude, you fuck with Yups?
I love Yups.
Yups is great,
I
man.
told you I'm a Southwest
It's an
Fort
old
Worth
Pizza
kid.
Hut.
Yes.
It's anything that's an old Pizza Hut I fucking love.
And,
Yup.
and there's still like there's cobwebs and shit. I mean, it is the true epitome of dive bar.
So
Every
it's-
time we bring up Yups, no one knows
Oh,
what we're
dude,
talking
I've
about.
been. If I've been.
We
Yeah.
love
It's
Yups.
honestly,
Shout out to Jason Pollard for the usual for taking me there, though. We almost had our Christmas party there.
yeah, the place is amazing. It's a gem.
Yeah, it
Mark, unbelievable bartender. Okay,
yeah.
real quick,
Yeah,
two
yes.
more. Great Notion on Ridgemar Ridgely.
He's
Go
in the
there.
Top 5. Then.
Where's that at?
Ridgemar Ridgely off 30. Just Google it. Go there. You'll be happy.
Yeah.
Just right
And
there
then,
by
haven't been.
Heights, Arlington Heights. You're talking about, or no further down?
A little further
Yeah,
down, right
yeah.
before Ridgemar Mall.
Okay, yeah.
And then we just came from it. Corporate Image off Brentwood Stair.
bar.
Okay.
East side.
We'll have to check that out.
I'm a dive bar fiend and just like obsessed with
More
it.
on that
Old,
later.
old Poop Deck used to be like
Oh, yeah.
the new one, whatever. but, yeah.
Sidebar. What do you think about Aussie Rabbit? Have you been out there?
I've not.
So it's out just on the other side. On if you go out East Lancaster,
Okay.
and just on the other side of Loop 820, there's
Oh,
this
yeah,
little
it's been there
dive bar
forever,
called
right?
the Aussie Rabbit. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like a whole thing back in the day.
Yeah, yeah.
They had a name for it all, but yeah. I know
It's
you're talking
a
about.
pretty cool spot.
Yeah,
another
for sure.
sidebar question. If you could only have one drink for the rest of your life, alcoholic, what would that drink be?
Mine's easy. I do whiskey Coke all day.
Yeah?
That's my drink. Yeah.
Does it have to be a mixed cocktail?
It can be
or
whatever the fuck you
Makers
want.
on the rocks.
Yeah?
Yeah, Makers on
For
the
the
rocks.
rest of your life.
That's it. That's my everyday whiskey. It's in every bar in the world.
I mean, this Makers, I'm here
It's
for
great,
it.
right?
Yeah.
It's great. Yeah, no, I mean,
We're about to
dude,
finish this bottle.
yeah. I mean, like.
He's got the Makers guy listening right
No,
now.
I mean, I
Sure.
don't. I mean, I do a lot of stuff with them. Like they sponsor.
You're
our,
going to get Ryan Reynolds all jealous and shit.
Yeah, no, dude, I've had enough aviation gin on the rocks for my lifetime. I'm good. Makers on the rocks.
Other sidebar question: how old were you when you drank your first drink?
Like legally, or I mean, obviously not legally.
Yeah, not legally.
Not legally. First
Buffalo,
drink,
New York, 4 years
Buffalo,
old,
New
right?
York. No. Honestly, man, I was a fucking athlete, dude. Like, I mean, I don't look like it now, but like, I was. I played varsity football. I was captain of the wrestling team. I did not even drink alcohol till I was 18.
Jeez.
Yeah, like,
Wow.
yeah, like just turned 18. Mad Dog 2020.
Of course.
Yes.
Purple. Purple.
Shout out to our sponsor, Mad Dog 2020.
Yeah, first one I had was Mad Dog 2020, and then Zima. So
Oh shit. Yeah, you were definitely like getting into some
Did
weird
you-
stuff.
didn't they talk-
18.
Didn't they drop Jolly Ranchers back in the day in the Zimas? Did you ever-
yeah, that was
Yeah.
going around.
Okay.
That was
All
definitely going around.
I guess my grandpa gave me a shot of brandy when I was like 9.
Yeah.
That might count, but really, honestly, like high school, 14 or 15. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was natty.
I do count that though. Your grandfather giving you brandy. That's.
Sure.
I mean, mine. I
Blackberry
think I was like.
brandy.
I think it was like
Blackberry
1 year.
brandy.
Italian, yeah, he loved it. Yeah, it's like
Oh,
always
dude,
had
that's a big
blackberry
thing in
brandy.
Buffalo.
Yeah.
Huge in Buffalo.
Really?
Yeah, it's Polish.
Ah.
We love blackberry brandy.
Yeah.
In Polish.
That sounds
He
delicious.
was obsessed with it.
Oh.
God damn.
But yeah, no, Natty Light was the first beer though.
Ah. I've never had it. I've
What?
never had.
Shut the f- you've had Natty
No,
Light.
I've never had fucking Natty.
It's
I've
like
never
water,
had,
man.
Yeah.
It's easy to
What's
drink.
that other
It
one?
really is.
Keystone.
Keystone. I've
You never
had
had
it.
that?
No, never.
I like Natty Light over Keystone.
I had to shit.
I was a
drank
Red Dog guy.
ton of
That's
stuff.
Red Dog guy.
You're
Holy
definitely,
shit,
a 90s guy.
I'm old. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Question number 3. What is your favorite local? Who is your favorite local musician?
If you got
Oh
one.
man.
It could be Texas or Fort Worth.
Yeah. If you don't have Fort Worth, you can say Austin. If you or you know.
No. I mean, fuck, man. Let's go to Eric
Yeah.
first. Let me think about it because
Okay.
I'm not a music guy either. So
Yeah.
it's like, I like Oasis and shit. Like, I don't have no good taste in music.
That's nothing wrong with Oasis.
So I trend a little, like I'll be in the DJ scene a little bit, like house music, big house kind of disco funk kind of world. But yeah, the Meet Me Underground crowd at a curfew on Mondays is phenomenal.
I've heard that.
Boy
I've
Black,
heard that twice
yeah.
this past week.
Boy Black, Sterling is amazing. And then there's a group out of Dallas, Jake Gatewood. They're doing Take a Break festival. They do that like once every 2 months. They're amazing. Other than that, I mean, I'll give my boy Austin Lee Kroll, a shout out. He's in a bunch of bands, and he's always just phenomenal in what he does. Cool. So,
dude, I do want to check out Curfew because I hear that's the thing going on.
I mean, you have to go on just so you can say you went out on a Monday night until 2 a.m.
Well, Juan from Osos Golosos invited us, and we need to go. And then Dank mentioned it as well.
Oh, it's phenomenal. It's great.
I mean, just old house music from like the early 2000s and like late 90s is my fucking thing. Like I grew up on that shit.
You need to go.
Oh, fuck, it's so cool.
I got mine now. I mean, it's gonna be cheesy as fuck. It's Leon Bridges. You know what
I mean?
That's fine. But the reason is because like I never started. I listened to him a little bit, and then like. When Nickel first opened up and it was a pandemic and nobody could travel, he was in Nickel City like 3 times a week.
Yeah.
3 times a week without fail. Like Monday night, wing night, always in there, right? Every fucking time. And he'd come in there and meet homies. Obviously, it's like before he got really, really, really big. And speaking of Christmas Eve, right? Like, man, dude, like Christmas Eve, like the pandemic, I just opened up this bar. Like, it's not as busy as I want it to be. I'm fucking kind of depressed, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm bartending because everybody's sick with COVID. And it was like me and my old GM, Turtle, and like we're just like bartending. And it was like kind of busy and it slowed down. And Leon Bridges comes in at like 1 a.m. He's like, hey, is the food truck still open? Yeah, man. We get him food, all that kind of stuff. And it was just like 1:45 in the morning. We're like, this last call, there's like 4 people in there. And like Leon Bridges is like, we closed down. I'm not kicking Leon Bridges out, right? and then he goes, hey man, do you mind turning up this song, right? And he like starts dancing, and I'm like, what is my fucking life right now? It's 2:10 in the morning.
Bro.
There's a raging pandemic, and like a Grammy superstars dancing in the middle of my bar.
Nice.
Life's good.
But I was like, this is fucking weird and cool, and it kind of cheered me up a little bit, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I kind of like, now I follow him, you know what I mean? And I'm not a music guy, but like, yeah, I mean, I dig it. And he gave us a shout out on his like Apple Picks.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. He gave us a shout out, and actually, some photo shoot he did is in a Nickel City bathroom, which is amazing. Like, yeah, and my cousin, my girlfriend Kay, her cousin is like a sound engineer.
Yeah.
So he like texted me, like, hey, can Leon do a photo shoot at 10 a.m. at Nickel? I was like, whatever he wants.
I mean, that's how I work in the bathroom, though. I mean, it's spot on.
Yeah,
Total brain fart. And you're gonna help me with God.
He always has 5 to list.
Yeah, exactly.
Back to Eric.
The guy, he works at Lola's. Freaking Sam. He has the queso fundido song or whatever.
Sam.
Yeah, Sam.
Yes,
There you go.
They got the beer. They got the beer.
Yeah.
Queso Blanco.
Queso Blanco, yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
Quaker City Nighthawks are unbelievable.
They are, yeah, they're great.
And I got a short, and now I missed something.
We're never going to make it
Fuck,
through
here
this
we go.
shit. God
Dude,
damn it.
we
God
gotta get
damn
to
it.
Cody and Jordan from House of Freaks in Dallas DJs. They're my favorite.
All right,
There you go. I'm done.
All right.
We got to stop with these 5s, my dude. Like, we're...
I can't do it.
I'm all for it. You know me. I'm the king of side questions. I fucking love
But
this
really,
shit.
I rep so many things local. Like I'm wearing Center.
Yeah,
I'm
I
wearing
fucking love Center.
Locals.
Yeah, man.
So I just have to do
Next
it.
door to each other. So I mean, you can't fucking.
That's one of our developments. Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
I fucking love that place.
Yeah, it's a good
All right.
development.
I want to cue this up by saying we're not asking for us, right? But we do want to know who is your favorite podcast, someone you listen to regularly, because we've learned about a lot of really fucking cool and different podcasts by asking this question. And so we're just curious, who is someone that you listen to regularly?
How I built this.
How I built this.
How I built this, right? So it's like Gaz something or whatever.
Okay.
And it basically takes like big CEOs and basically asks how they built their business.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so it's really fucking cool, man. Like they'll go through. I mean, everybody's been like there's a lot of tech guys, restaurant guys, all this, any kind of startup, any kind of like Men's Warehouse was a really cool one that goes on, and it's all these struggles of these startup businesses and like all the sacrifices that these CEOs and all these people had to make to come out and do it. And it's just like super, super fucking amazing, man. It's like really, really, really good. Yeah, I mean, me being a business guy,
yeah,
I just love it. Like seeing like the struggle and like the same shit I've been through, whether it's on a different kind of scale, but just like, he had like an episode with like Danny Meyer when, like COVID happened, and it was just like, how are you getting through this? So that's kind of how I discovered it. It's definitely one of my
His name's
favorites.
Guy Raz.
I'd like to check that out. That actually sounds something I'd be very interested in.
If you can, Tim, can you put that in the group chat? because I want to listen to that too.
Sure.
Yeah, it's super cool, man. You can like scroll through and you'll find like, oh, I know that business. I want to see how that started.
Right.
And it's like pretty fucking wild, man. Like some of the stories, it's awesome.
Guy Raz does NPR stuff, right?
Yeah, and he actually there's like this Netflix shit that just came out. Oh, he's the voice and the narrator of the the Netflix show that just came out about the GameStop stock.
Oh,
that's his
yeah,
voice.
yeah.
And I'm listening to it. I was like, I recognize his fucking voice. I was like, and it's weird. Like he's got a good voice for.
Absolutely.
I had a cousin that made about $200,000 off that.
Fucking hey, man.
Oh my
He put his entire life savings. He's about to get out of the Navy. Puts his entire life savings into it, and comes out at $200,000.
And he cashed out?
Sold it
cashed
correctly.
out. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Smart man. I was on top 20 grand on Dogecoin, and I let it ride, and I'm now back on negative.
He's a broke bitch. All right, Eric. Favorite podcast? One. Just one. God
Just
damn
one,
it.
dude.
Just one.
I'm going to disappoint everybody. I don't do it.
Okay.
I'm a ticket guy, and I can't
No.
believe I'm repping that.
No, it's fine.
I literally,
That works.
like, if I'm not on the phone and if I'm not listening to music, I'm listening to the ticket.
I mean, radio's
all day,
dying, but it's
every-
okay.
Are they the guys that hate us from the PBR?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's one. That's some of you guys.
Yeah.
Man, they were okay.
We had a little
And I have listened to you guys.
All right, let me tell you.
No, straight up.
Let me just tell you a little bit of the story on it. So we had this whole setup. PBR loved us. They set us all up.
Cool.
And they came over to us, and they were just like, "Who are y'all?"
It was a weekend crew, by the way.
Yeah,
it wasn't. It
and we-
wasn't.
Oh,
yeah, no.
that doesn't count.
Yeah,
No, it doesn't count. It
And
doesn't
we
count.
told them, and they're like, "Oh, that's cool." And there's like, so y'all, they gave you all this stuff, or is it y'all's equipment? It's like, no, they let us use that. We're like, oh,
We had a sound
they
guy.
were
a
So
video
this is
guy,
y'all's
like-
villain origin story.
yeah. And they were just like pissed off about it. We're like, all right, man, I'm sorry, y'all are on the radio, and we just some podcast. I get it, whatever.
But we did get to interview some fucking awesome
Yeah.
people, and they were just
Cool.
over there talking to themselves. You know what I mean? So it worked out.
But they
Yeah.
call y'all P1s, right? That's the
Yeah.
thing they call y'all.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
like for the new station, the Freak, they're calling them Glens, which is just like what they're. Oh, we're gonna call the show Glenn. That's it. We're gonna call it Glenn.
Weird. Okay.
Very. So was I never. I'm a fan guy. Like I listen to the fan.
Gotcha.
I've never listened to the ticket, and I hear the ticket's amazing.
You're like a Ben and Skin guy.
I'm
I'm a Ben and Skin
I'm
guy.
more of a Gavin Dawson, like G-Bag Nation guy.
No hate here.
But you know,
I'm gonna rep. I'm gonna rep that ticket flag.
All right.
and I hear that either you're one or the other.
All right, so we're
For
gonna
sure.
we're gonna cut
For
you
sure.
we're gonna cut you off now,
Raspberry.
and then I'm gonna paint this. I'm gonna paint this picture. Only one. You get to choose one. Think back about the time whenever there was no TV guides on the screen. You were flipping through channels. You were limited channels, but that one movie comes on, and you're like, it doesn't matter where it's at, and you're stopping on it, and you're gonna watch that.
That's a good question.
Shawshank Redemption.
Oh,
It does it again, people.
We've all said that.
That was me.
All of us were same.
Yeah.
All right.
God
Perfect.
damn.
What you said before TV Guide?
Yeah, like you're just flipping. And
I
it's
will,
just like,
I will say this: if it was modern, I would say Ocean's 11 is. Oh, I always watch
Fucking
that.
great.
I'm
It's a great
Shawshank,
fucking
man.
movie.
Dude, I
Yeah,
fucking
Shawshank.
still cry every time he escapes and he's in the water doing this shit, man. I'm
Yeah.
like, I might tear up right now.
dude, Brooks's death
Brooks's
makes me
death
feel
gets me.
something.
See, everybody says Brooks' death. It's when he escapes.
Yeah.
I will say this: if the world was correct, Roadhouse would be on as much as Shawshank.
Roadhouse is good.
He and
Roadhouse
I
is a
are
good movie,
Roadhouse
man.
guys.
I've never seen Roadhouse.
Whoa!
I haven't
Fuck
either.
outta here.
I
Never
haven't
had,
either.
so you've never had Natty, you've never had
Are you
Keystone, you've never
serious?
seen
Never
Roadhouse.
seen Roadhouse.
All right.
All right, so we're gonna
Guys.
have a natty Roadhouse
No,
guy.
Have you
listen,
seen
first
Roadhouse,
off-
Tim?
Yeah.
First off, we have a homework assignment for y'all because I'm going to listen to
Yeah.
next week's episode.
And Nick has not seen it.
And I need you all to watch Roadhouse this week and then report back.
I'll watch it.
Hey,
I'll
hey
watch
Nick,
it.
what are you
It's
doing
Patrick.
this weekend?
It's Patrick
We're gonna watch
Swayze.
Roadhouse.
Weird.
Patrick Swayze.
It's gonna get weird.
Patrick Swayze's best.
Oh, yeah.
best. Sam Elliott. Oh my god.
Oh,
So
yeah.
there's barroom brawls. There's babes. There's nudity.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Brawls, babes,
Broken glass.
Nudity.
broken glass.
There's chicken wire. There's also karate. There you go.
Yeah.
It is a cinema masterpiece.
And it's a romantic flick too, a little bit.
All right,
it's great.
who's got a bottle opener?
I'm just very. I know there's one right. I know. I'm very excited that you
Probably
said
have a Buc-ee's
Shawshank,
something.
but Ocean's 11, like one of
If
my.
that's on, I'm watching it.
All right, it's time for you to shut the fuck up.
Why?
Because
man?
we're like an hour and 5 into this.
You said we're going
Told
to
you
break
this
a
one would
record.
go. I told you this would go. I'm a talker. We're fucking Eric's top 5 list.
Yeah, I've definitely pushed.
Look, I'm here for it if y'all are. This is a good time.
All
It's
right,
like,
all right.
It's essentially we have 2 guests. It's 2 episodes in one.
We're gonna have 3 guests here in a second.
True fact.
So
Yes.
So whoever wants any Pliny the Elder, it's an IPA from Russian River.
Does it taste like Miller High Life?
No, it's not.
Okay, I'll stick with the makers.
Yeah, you're cool. That's fine. That's fine.
So
Not
you're
a beer guy.
You're a Makers fan. I've been really digging. So I've got a smaller bottle, but the Jack Daniel's Barrel Select, just the barrel proof.
Yeah. I mean, I've had it. I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a huge Jack guy. More of a Dickel guy.
I'm
which
not
is
a
that
Jack
same
fan
Tennessee
either, but
I bet
Tennessee
you
whiskey. It's good. I also just like at my age of 45 right now, I try not to fuck with barrel proof anymore
Yeah.
because it'll just
Dude, I
fucking ruin shit.
So I love that's my thing now is high proof. Y'all carry one that I actually like too, the Old Foresters.
Oh yeah. They make great product.
Yeah.
Really great product.
It's not real expensive either.
No, it's inexpensive. I mean, you know it because it's from Brown Forman and Jack Daniels pays the bills there. I mean, Old Forester doesn't put a lot of money into marketing and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
it's a value quality whiskey for sure.
Hey, Eric, did you know at the end of Ocean's 11, whenever they were all in front of the Bellagio fountain, that everybody was like meant to stand over there and anybody could leave when they want, but they wanted Carl Reiner to stay like very end, like the last scene.
Yeah.
They wanted him to go last because he was like the old timer.
For sure.
Yeah, very good movie.
I love that your brain still was on Ocean's 11.
sorry, man.
40 minutes
Also,
ago.
I cry at the Bellagio fountain show every time.
Oh, fuck me too.
I lived in Vegas for fucking 9 years. I cry it
It's
like
beautiful.
a baby.
It's beautiful.
Claire de Lune, when they play that, fucking love it every time.
What? So real quick, was that because like maybe the first movie they did that?
Yes. So they did that. I think so. I want to say
The older
yes.
guy?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
At this point, Javier's
then-
talking out of his ass. He's like, yes.
No,
I think so.
maybe because he was, because they're like, oh, maybe
Probably.
he was. Carl Reiner's a fucking legend, old
Yeah.
fucking legend. So they're like, maybe
sure.
what if he dies? Whatever.
100%.
But everybody, they told the artists, they're like, okay, anybody can leave when they want. Carl has to stay last. Carl stay last.
Saul.
And Saul fucking, oh my God. I can go on
good.
forever for that trilogy.
But you're not going to.
Great fucking trilogy, by the way.
Do you notice how like he's just talking
Yes.
as fast as he can because he
Ocean's
knows
12
that I'm like,
sucked
just
up.
hurry the hell up.
I mean, you cut him off, I'll cut Eric
the
off.
dance
All
scene was
right?
it for me. That was it.
We're gonna keep this shit going.
All right.
All right,
We'll
gentlemen.
talk later
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, later.
All right.
So we want to learn a little about y'all, right? We already have a little bit, but Travis, I want to learn more about you, how you got into the business, how you got your start. Just like a 1 to 2 minute session, and then we'll get into.
I like how we do time limits on stuff.
At this point, like, come on,
Yeah, let's go TikTok. Yeah,
let's hear about it. Let's go.
Yeah. No, so yeah, man, I was born in Buffalo. Poor ass kid from Buffalo. Started bartending right when I was 18 because you could do that in Buffalo as you can in Texas as well. Kind of took to it. Kind of liked it a lot. Liked the fast, easy money. Liked the attention when you are from behind a bar.
Yeah.
And kind of worked at a nightclub and. Got a bug in my ass, moved down to South Florida, was down there for a while working in the, corporate neighborhood bar, and then started running a fucking like $9 million a year nightclub when I was like 23.
What?
Yeah, pretty wild. Lots of fun, lots of shit I can't talk about. And
What kind of nightclub are we talking?
you guys used to have one down here. It was called Blue Martini.
Really?
Yeah, so the original one was in West Palm Beach. It used to be in Plano.
Okay.
And we're talking. This is like not skeezy, but it was like a upscale live music DJ spot. It was a martini bar,
Right.
And in the early 2000s, it was so super hot. My job, I came in at like I was like the bar manager. I came in at like 9 p.m. and like my job was to hang out outside, and if there was like a group of attractive girls, like to get them in right away, buy them drinks.
Of course,
hang out.
of course,
Yeah, it was like total skeezy South Florida nightclub kind of bullshit.
Just like the guy in New Orleans that hustles you into the bar. To
Exactly.
Show your titties.
Yeah. No, that's at Playboy Club. No, not Playboy Club.
Hustlers.
Hustlers. Yeah. So then I got burned out in Florida. I wasn't a huge Florida guy. Moved out to Las Vegas because I'm from Buffalo, and you're a poor kid. You're obsessed with two things: Las Vegas and Florida. Moved out to Las Vegas.
both?
Yeah. So I went out to Vegas. Had a great time. Actually, my bar partner for years that moved out there with me was just visiting Fort Worth. Is probably going to move to Fort Worth here next couple weeks. But went out there, was bartending. I was bartending at Hard Rock. Loved it. making a shit. I mean, this is right before the crash. Like, this is like 2003 to 2006. Like, I mean, I was making 800 a night, like in 2008. It was insane. And I blew it all, you know what I mean? Like, gambled half of it away, partied the rest of it away. And got just kind of burnt out. And then I kind of like saw my path trying to get out of Las Vegas. And, you know, being like getting older in the industry, I always had a fascination with cocktails and whatnot. And I kind of saw this trend coming up with cocktails. And I was like, man, I need to fucking deep dive into this shit because I'm not a fucking kid anymore.
Yeah.
I need to not be the fucking old guy at a fucking hotel bar. Cause I'm like, I tell my staff all the time, I go, I'm a C student, a college dropout from a poor family. Like, at all phases, like, I lose, you know what I mean? So I can't rely on anything. So I really got into this cocktail shit and got really, really, really involved into it. And then I worked at this place called RM Seafood. It was like the first cocktail bar in Vegas, and did it, really took it. And I took it for the total, wasn't making a lot of money, but I just took it for that because I wanted to move to Texas. I fell in love with Texas when I was driving across. And I was like, I don't know what brings me to Texas, but I want to be here. You know.
So when you were going from Florida to Las Vegas?
Yeah, Florida to Las Vegas.
Okay.
I spent like 2 days in Texas. I was like, I don't know what it is. I still remember talking to my mom going, I don't know what it is, but I'll end up here.
Wow.
Right? Like, it's like the old adage, like, I wasn't born in Texas, but I got here as soon as I can. You know what I mean? And it's always spoken to me, man. Like, I'm in Texas forever right now. You know what I mean? So, I took this job going, like, I want to open up my own bar. So I tried to build up my resume a little bit more, like some more well-known names. This place, Herbs and Rye, one of my best friends works there. I spent every night there just hanging out and just trying to learn all I could. Fast forward, I moved to Austin in 2011, and I got a job at the Four Seasons running their cocktail program when I basically kind of bullshitted my way into it. And I did good. And then I recognized that they had a PR department, and like the PR department was always just looking for something. So I just gave them cocktails. I did all this kind of shit. And it was like, I'm like pushing this. I'd show up. So, hey, can you have me for a photo shoot? It's my day off. I don't care. I'll come in for it. Right. Worked in that, my bar manager, like full circle, come in a little bit, was Jim Lee, and he really pushed this cocktail stuff at me. And I really just kept on at it. Entered like some competition for Tales of the Cocktail, which is like the largest cocktail gathering, and ended up kind of winning and having to compete there. And I ended up winning like bartenders, like the People's Choice Award. Oh shit! And like I played that shit for fucking years.
Yeah,
for fucking years. And long story short, I started. I was at Nichols. I was at the Four Seasons. Christian Krogstad came in. He was the original owner and master distiller of Aviation Gin, and loved, he's like, man, dude, I just love how much you love gin, and called me up 2 days later and wanted me to work for him. So I did like part-time work for them. Opened up a restaurant with a rich kid that I wasn't a partner with. A lot of lies, a lot of shit came through. And halfway through, I was like, fuck this, I'm out. And I took a full-time job with Aviation Gin. So I got to travel the world and talk, booze and visit a million bars and go to fucking New York whenever I wanted and all this kind of shit. And basically I R&D'd my own bar, and my partners now, they had this like perfect location, and we did it, and we opened up Nickel City for a fucking fraction of the money, half of the money that we opened up
in
for
Austin?
Fort Worth. Yeah, for the one in Austin.
So that was your first bar to open?
It was my first bar.
And what year was this?
2017. So opened it up, and I mean, like, fucking lucky, man. Like, I love nothing more I love than lazy journalism. Fucking love it, man. And I bartended every fucking day, man. And it was like we were open for like at this point, like 10 months. And this guy comes in, and he's fucking, asked me a couple questions, South by Southwest. I was like, this guy's fucking weird, whatever. Give him shit, gave him great service. Like, hey, that's what we try to do, great service. And left there. And then fucking 2 months later, I get this call from New York City. I'm literally on the shitter at my apartment. And I'm like, nobody picks up phone calls that they don't know, right? I'm like, New York. I don't know why I gotta pick this up, right? I pick it up. And it's like, hey, we're calling from a magazine publication in New York. And we just had this quick question. Is this Nickel City? And like, it's the bane of my existence. There's no phone at Nickel Cities. And like, if you Google it, my phone number comes up, so I get fucking 10 calls a day.
Should we edit that?
Yeah, I mean, you fucking call.
Take it out.
Text me anytime. And this person's like, yeah, we're doing this shit. I'm like, thinking to myself, I go, holy fuck, man. Like, there's this golden award, basically. It's Esquire's Best Bars in America.
Holy
wow.
shit.
Right?
Fuck.
And I'm thinking to myself, and I go, there's no fucking way. And I start like, I Googled every year the list was out, and I was like, this is like 2 months away, man. Like, was this Esquire?
Yeah.
Right? And I was like, holy fuck, man, this might have been Esquire's Best Bars in America. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, holy shit, man, this. And I went to my apartment and I was like, yo.
Well, first, you pinched one off.
I pinched one
Right,
off. And then I was like, I think that's it. I remember I was in Kentucky at the time, and Esquire Best Bars in America came in, and it was like, they list like 10, 12 bars every year. And it is, I tell everybody, like, I mean, not to be an asshole, but like Nickel City's won every fucking award ever under the sun. We're blessed for that because of lazy journalism, a lot of it. But like that skews so high on a Google search, right? That what do you do when you land in, fucking New Orleans? One of the best bars, right?
Right.
Boom.
Right. Yeah,
Automatically.
absolutely. Yeah.
It's going to pop up, right?
Yeah.
So, dude, I mean, we've won awards where people write shit about it. I'm like, this person's never stepped foot in this fucking bar.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Which is whatever, man. I'll take whatever notice. But, man, that changed the trajectory for Nickel City immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately, that was when we started looking at the next location. And like, yo, we got something here. And like, we were named one of the best bars in America. I think it was like 2019. And dude, sadly, the Esquire magazine covers the dude from fucking Black Panther, the dude that died.
Oh, Chadwick.
Yeah,
Chadwick.
and I was just like, and it hangs in our bar now.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh fuck, every time RIP. But you know what I mean? It was really, really fucking cool. We were listed with some really good people, but that was always not. I mean, dude, for 10 years, I read that list every year when it came out. Never thought we were going to be on it. And we got best bar by Garden and Gun in the South. We were just finalists for liquor.com. I mean, that was part of the reason I was up in New York. We were finalists for best neighborhood bar.
Damn.
We lost the bar I hang out at in New York, which is totally fine. It's like the one bar I hang out in New York. I was like, well, fuck, if I'm going to lose, I'm going to lose to you guys.
Yeah, no shit.
But yeah, man, that's it. I've been lucky. Opened up in Fort Worth. I opened up a honky tonk fried chicken joint in Lockhart, Texas, where I reside now, called Old Pal. Opened up a wine shop out there who's run totally by my girlfriend, and I just drink wine there. Called Best Little Wine and Books.
Okay.
We call it Best Little because it's right next to a church. We're like one of 3 places in Texas that can serve right next to a church.
Oh shit!
Shout out Lou White. Thanks for
Yeah, I was
making
gonna
that
say
happen.
mayor things.
Yeah, right.
It all comes full circle.
Smart motherfucker, dude.
And
Want to come to the barbecue at the cowboy cookout?
And she crushes it there, man. She's so good at it. And then I got a small piece of a little Italian deli, 2 Italian delis in Austin called Uncle Nicky's, and I got like just a tiny amount enough of this place called Little Brother, which he loves, just enough for me to get like a discount at. Like I get emails and shit, and I check in and I chime in every once in a while, but it's more of it was a kind of like a homie COVID deal. So yeah, I mean that's me in a nutshell, I guess.
Nice. Was there a Houston thing?
Oh yeah, we're opening Houston, Nickel City.
Yeah.
Boom.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, shit. I don't think we. Oh yeah, we did officially announce that. Never mind.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah,
I looked it up. Yeah.
Dude, yeah, you can Google it now.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. But yeah, that's opening up this summer.
Hey, so where is it going to be at? Next summer? It's going to be open
Yeah,
next
it's
summer?
so it is the East Side, 2nd Ward, or what the people not from Houston call Edo.
Yeah.
Or what everybody's trying to brand it, Edo. It's really near the soccer stadium. It's right down there, man. We found an old shitty brick building. We love old shitty buildings.
Yeah.
Shout out Eric Vickers, thanks. We love old shitty brick buildings. So it's a little bit challenging. It's gonna be the largest one we did, but we actually splitting it right down the middle and gonna make a covered patio and a rum bar outside.
Oh,
So,
that's awesome.
Nice.
yeah, fuck it. I mean, we're putting our dick on the table on this one.
Heyo.
Literally every nickel is doubled in cost.
So I do want to ask you, like, real quick, like, after the first award, how did it feel? After you were getting more, when did it stop? Like, you're like, okay, we're good. We're where we're at. Like, now let's get going on better stuff? Like when did it stop like meaning stuff?
I mean, no, it always means something. Like I think in Austin we just like won back to back. We won Austin Chronicles best dive bar, or something like that, and then best whiskey bar and something like that. It always means something, man. And people kind of poo-poo on the awards and kind of shit on the awards a lot. And I'm like, you know what, dude? It's free press, man. It's clickbait. It is what it is. The way Google searches work, it means dollars and cents. And not so much it means dollars to me, man. It means dollars to my staff.
Yeah.
So it always means something. And it's really, really fucking special when it happens. And, we win a bunch of stuff, and it always feels special. And it's like every 3 or 4 months I got to talk to both sets, like, hey man, don't believe the fucking hype, right? Like there's always somebody wanting to knock you out. I mean, dude, we've got definitely a few haters in Fort Worth, more than a few haters in Austin. You know what I mean? Like we're a busy bar, and and it's like you have to execute at top level, top service all the time. Nickel City, like it, I've been quoted saying this during the pandemic. It's never about the fucking cocktails. It's not about the cocktails. It's about you coming in and somebody seeing you across the bar, bartender, and pouring you a fucking cold Coors and a fucking shot of Deep Eddy grapefruit chilled. Excellent, by the way. When that's what you want. You know what I mean? It's not about like dissecting or trying to give you a fucking speech about when this cocktail was made or when this whiskey was, how many proof it is, or how, we could do that if you want. But it's not about that. You know what I mean?
Not about being pretentious. Like the whole point's
that,
not
man.
being.
Like I hate that shit. We don't even list the word cocktail anywhere in Nickel City. We've never had the word cocktail on any of our menus or any of our websites.
It makes sense because you literally said you're not a cocktail guy.
I fucking hate cocktails.
So like this is the perfect angle for a guy who's not a
There's
cocktail
one cocktail
guy
I
to do
enjoy.
it.
It's a Negroni.
Negroni?
Yeah.
Highball on tap?
Fucking fantastic.
I love
man.
that.
Chug it all
my
day.
God.
Chug it all day.
Megan's the one that got us on that, and that's almost all I drink now. And then the nightcap, of course. But
especially during the summer. For
oh
sure.
yeah, hell, it's awesome. Yeah.
I don't know why it is for me, but every time I get a highball in Austin, it's like the best thing ever. I don't know why. It just
feels right.
Yeah.
All right, so since awards are such a big deal, what we're going to need is the best podcast of Nickel City. Just a big ass fucking plaque just on the wall. That free press, that shit that we need.
I'll put you a plaque right above the hair dryer or the hand dryer that you put the sticker.
Yeah.
Perfect.
There you go.
This is the hand dryer that they defaced.
Right.
I don't think that sticker's gone anywhere. It's been.
I
there
looked
for-
today actually, and it's underneath another sticker. So you got to re-sticker
listen,
it.
I re-stickered because someone started tearing it off, and I re-stickered, and that's being pulled off now.
No, somebody re-stickered over
Covered.
top of
Okay.
it. I just checked it today.
We're gonna have like a stack of this. Like it's gonna be one thick.
Yeah,
Funky
I saw
Panther.
that. I saw the chin of the panther.
Oh no, those motherfuckers! All right, I'm gonna go figure
probably
out who that
TFTI.
was. Probably piece of shit. All right, Eric, it's your turn. All right, so you're the vice president of Hatfield, right?
Sure.
Is that not true?
It is.
That's what it said on the website.
Yeah, we're a 2-man team. That's a title. Cool. I'm good with that. Yeah, I don't even know what that means.
So you're
I'm so informal with like my industry. It's disgusting. Like, yeah.
I'm a
Informal
dude
or
that
humble?
No, just informal. Like, not even the title. Like, that's stupid. Whatever. But yeah, either way, I'm just a guy that does commercial real estate.
His name is all over Fort Worth.
Yeah, no shit. So tell us a little bit about yourself, because you're from Fort Worth, right?
Yes. Grew up in Southwest Fort Worth.
Okay.
And my grandparents moved there from New Jersey with my mom, and then dad and mom met at UNT, and they settled in Fort Worth. So Southwest Fort Worth, born and raised. Went to St. Andrews, right there near TCU.
Okay.
Went to Nolan for high school, and then I went to Virginia Tech. Played soccer there for 4 years. Came back to Fort Worth. Love Fort Worth, so it's hard to not come back to Fort Worth.
Absolutely.
To be honest.
Yeah.
So came back and coached soccer for a year. I was like, yeah, this is fun, but parents are the worst.
Yeah,
so,
yes, absolute facts.
Texas sports, you got like parents. They like think like I was coaching 9-year-olds.
Yeah, like you're scouting them. Like the
parents
scouts
are like,
here.
why is my kid not playing? I'm like, your kid's 9 and he's not that good. But also like he needs time to develop. Like,
Yeah.
but so like I got disenchanted with it a little bit. And then so I got into commercial real estate because I always had a fascination with just my own city, real estate, houses, neighborhoods, and urban neighborhoods especially.
Right.
So got into it and been doing it for 13 years.
Damn.
13 years. Started with a small company in Fort Worth. Went to a Dallas company. kind of got my legs on that madness, which is like another dude. The Dallas commercial real estate brokerage world.
I bet you it's cutthroat, right?
It's just I'll give you that. It's a bunch of hot air, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
There's just a bunch of idiots, honestly.
Oh, man.
But there's a lot of badasses too. But like, it's like there's like 5%, 10% badasses, and like a bunch of whatever. So
right.
I learned a lot. I will tell you that. I learned a ton.
Nice.
Came back to Fort Worth with Hatfield Advisors, Dak Hatfield, and I always wanted to like live in that little like inside the loop urban Fort Worth commercial real estate world, which is just like completely just neighborhoods, which is near Southside, West 7th, Cultural District, Camp Bowie, South, everything inside the loop. So I don't like suburban strip mall, grocery anchored centers. Like,
yeah.
I was like so like out on that, which was what I was doing in Dallas. But came back and like, it fit perfectly. It was exactly where I wanted to be. It's been good. I've been there for like 5 years.
Keep talking. I gotta pee.
Yeah.
Now it's his turn. All right. Now it's your turn to talk shit about him, Eric.
He is he's amazing.
Yeah.
But no. So came back. I was in a perfect position, which I always wanted to do, like urban, like I said, urban leasing, sales. And I always just loved the near South Side, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So we most of our stuff's in the near South Side. We got like 10 or 11 properties over there.
So the first bite, like what was that like getting that first bit of property in South Main?
Yeah. So we've owned the Supreme Golf we did own the Supreme Golf Warehouse for like 10 or 12 years.
Yeah.
Which was like early on adoption of the whole neighborhood.
Uh-huh.
And that was shipping and receiving. It was the lofts.
Yeah.
So we had that. Dak got into it with Eddie Vanson and a few other partners, which were the early adopters of Alton near Southside. So, yeah, it was cool to see, to kind of just be there, and then to see near Southside Inc. and a few partners go in on the redevelopment of the street. And once that happened, Magnolia was already its own thing, its own monster. Uh-huh. We already had properties over there, and it was great. But South Main, to me, when it was envisioned, I was like, man, this just makes sense. But when it finally came to fruition, I was like, man, this stretch of near Southside in Fort Worth, to me, is the best part of Fort Worth. To me, because Magnolia is a long street, and it's probably like 2 blocks behind it on each side, besides Fairmount.
Yeah,
north of it is 2 blocks. South Main, right there where Nickel is, like the heartbeat of it.
Right.
But like you got blocks on blocks on blocks, and it's like a big just accumulation of just mass right there.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna go all the way down the street. But I'm obsessed with like South Main Village, Magnolia near Southside.
Right
yeah.
I'm just, everything I do it's just focused on that part of the world right now.
How does it feel to be like a part of creating that area, right? Because like it's not, of course everyone knows what the businesses are, right? But like what it goes into before having the business there, right? That's kind of where y'all step in. So you've created our favorite part of Fort Worth now. You know what I mean? Like, I mean,
he talked the owner of the building into us. They weren't sold on us.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he literally talked them into it.
Wow.
Yeah, because when I first met them on the showing, I was like, because I knew who they were.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah,
no, you're not looking at us.
You're the guy for aviation. You're Ryan Reynolds' friend.
No, I knew Nickel City guy. When they walked in, I was like, you're not looking at anything else. And I knew they weren't. I knew they loved it. I was like, this is it. This is your spot.
Yeah.
But early, yeah. So personally, I wasn't obviously in it right from the beginning, like my boss and a couple partners were. But I was a part of when it first came, after the redevelopment.
Right.
So, yeah, man, to see it kind of grow from a few new, like Teeny's, Southside Cellar, Nickel City. Bearded Lady moved. They were at our old building, or they were at off Magnolia, and then we brought them over to Magnolia, South Main. To see like the beginning crew just commit to it early was really cool. And it kind of just like that near Southside kind of spirit and pride.
Yeah.
And just to see the buy-in early was so cool. And then you kind of knew like everything would unfold after that.
Yeah.
And to see it kind of just every year just keep going And like now it's kind of a monster. I think it's going to keep going crazy.
Yeah. There's still open properties over there. Like a lot, right?
Well, I like Brick's Barbecue. So they've got their brick and mortar coming on.
I saw a sign, or I think they might have posted something.
Yeah. So I got them that property.
Hell yeah.
And Trevor's amazing and that crew.
Yeah.
So it's going to keep going down the street. Like people are like, where do we go? So that whole strip from, Nickel all the way to Four Sisters is going to be just something else. So it's cool to see it, and it just Fort Worth's growing. But I do think South Main Village is like the best part of Fort Worth.
I think that if I was to go out, 90% of my time is within a quarter mile of Nickel City. It's either Nickel City, Hot Fusion, Funky Picnic, Southside Cellars. Like we get our tattoos over at Panther City Tattoo. I mean, like it's all there. Tulips.
And I mean, and like shout out to like RAR. I mean, if RAR's not there,
OG.
I don't know that South Main Village like without RAR.
True.
I'm not sure it happens.
Yeah.
I think like those early adopters are like just such badasses. Honestly.
Well, compared from how it was like maybe like 5 years ago to
Javier is back from peeing, by the way. He did not announce it, so I feel like this is like one of those situations where we all have our hand on the car, and then like the last one that leaves.
I'm still winning. I'm still just me and Tim. And this baby bladder's about to go, so I'm good. You want some beer, Tim? Want a water?
Yeah, I'll take a beer.
Dude, my bladder is like fucking like an old lady, so I'm like
sitting there going, God damn it, I gotta pee. And I was talking shit.
I went pee 30 minutes in. Are you kidding me?
No, but my Tammy lives over there on near Magnolia, and she has a salon over there, and she works. And man, just everything growing from there. Yeah. I grew up over there. I lived off of St. Louis.
Oh, wow.
And my old house is not there anymore. The house in front of me that was. But it's good seeing the growth and like people actually coming to see what we have.
Yeah.
And what do you think is going to happen like in the future? Like, I don't want to ask you what like future properties are going to explode, but what do you see in the future of Fort Worth when it comes to like bars like Nickel City or
food and beverage?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I just see more. I just see more infiltration in that area, and just as holistically, like overall, like Fort Worth, like future, I just see like things coming. Like I've kind of always explained Fort Worth as like an immature food and beverage town.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Tex-Mex, barbecue, burgers.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're starting to get like Hudson House is coming. That's a Dallas concept, whatever. Provender Hall, like just different.
Hatsuyuki.
Yeah, Trey Mowgli.
Yeah.
Four Sisters.
Dude, that meatball, I had it last night. Fucking,
so
that
like,
meatball's so good.
I see just bigger and better concepts, more refined. The bar world's going to grow a little bit too. People are moving here. I think you see it if you go to Nickel on like a Saturday night. You'll see the
fucking wild.
Yeah, you see. I mean, the demographics like from like 2 years ago, you'd see like a lot of locals. I'm talking about South Main and Magnolia, but like now you're seeing just people from all over Fort Worth.
Yeah,
and it's just it just keeps growing. So
we tell everybody like, hey, like what are y'all doing in the weekend? Oh, we're gonna go at Nickel. We're gonna go to Nickel, or we call it Nipple City. We call it
Nipple City.
Nipple City.
That's been around for a while. Also, Nickel Shitty is another one.
I call it Nickel Titty.
Nickel Titty's
I
one.
like that. That's a new
City.
one.
Yeah,
I like
there's a few.
I like just Nip City.
Nip City.
That's pretty good.
It's funny though. Like Magnolia. Really, like you said, on the Magnolia area, it was just a bunch of locals going there. I mean, you had Chat, and you had Boiled Owl, and that's where everybody went. And then you start seeing all that development over there. And then, so growing up, you didn't do much on South Main unless you wanted, like, if you didn't have a place to stay, they had that the men's dormitory that was down on one end of it, and they had just a bunch of boarded up buildings, and. Yeah. Seeing this progression and what it's become is amazing. That's because cool. it honestly gives you hope for like other areas within the city too, because you see what was done with that area and brought it from literally nothing to actually what it is now.
There's a little bit of there's intention there.
Yeah.
So the Near Southside Inc. You got to get a lot of credit to Paul Payne. He was like the guy forever that was behind it. Mike Brennan now and Megan Henderson. Megan Henderson, insanely amazing, best cheerleader of all time.
I get so many emails from her.
Yeah,
it's great. I love it.
But what I'm saying is,
she does the work I don't want to do.
There's a reason that neighborhood is intentionally growing.
Yeah,
you can't do anything without support from some people like that, and awesome. yeah, I think other parts of Fort Worth, if they had people like that, like people that kind of invested in it, then it will grow.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
So we've talked about Nickel City probably more on this podcast than we talk about any other location in Fort Worth. Y'all and Danes, big fan of Danes, big fan of Goldie's, big fan of Nickel City. Like those are the things we talk about generally, right?
That's the top three.
Yeah, and we go pretty regularly. We had the pleasure not too long ago of checking out the preview of the Black Lagoon pop-up, right? Which is happening here, on the 11th,
Good
right?
segue. I like that segue. That's fucking talent right there.
That's professional.
Yes, it is.
Professionalism, people.
Yeah, man. We're Black Lagoon pop-up. I invited you guys there. They have a PR agency. I don't know if they hit you up, but I was like, yo, I'm inviting these dudes. And the people that own Black Lagoon were like, fuck yeah. And by the way, you were their favorite people, by the way.
No shit.
Yeah.
I believe
She was like, those guys are fucking fun. And yeah, man, Black Lagoon pop-up. It's honestly, it's a pop-up, so in the vein of Miracle, right?
Yeah.
So in the vein of
this
so
is number
2.
Shame.
We're going 4 hours. We're doing a Rogan podcast. It's going 3 hours.
Bells.
We need more whiskey. We need more ice.
Man.
All right. So,
Never did I think we're gonna finish a fucking brand new bottle of
dude, I
Makers.
knew we were gonna finish.
It says here.
And then, by the way, this is the reason why I'm only invited to this podcast once every 2 years.
I just want to say it says Oak Stave selection by Nickel City on this bottle. Nobody can see it, but we're gonna.
So Black Lagoon pop-up is kind of like in the vein of Miracle that we do there, where it's a Christmas pop-up.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like, I mean, like everybody is like all about Halloween and Christmas and fuck Thanksgiving now. So which Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday, so it kind of sucks. But so it was started by two gals, Erin Hayes and Kelsey Ramage. Both great friends. Erin Hayes, probably one of my best friends.
That's who we met, right?
Yeah,
we met
yes,
Erin.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
She was awesome.
She's so rad. And we work together on Aviation Gin, and we've been. I go out for her birthdays in LA and stuff like that, and just really, really great friends. Always have been. And she started. This was a pandemic project for them, and they started it up, and it took them a little bit to get going, and then they did it in Toronto last year, and she said, we're going to expand this to 8 cities next year. We want to be in Texas. We want to be in Austin. And I had a hard conversation with her, and I was like, I want to do this pop-up, this Halloween pop-up in Austin, but we already do a Simpsons Moe's Tavern pop-up.
Oh, no shit. Okay.
And I mean, dude, like this is Nickel City selling the fuck out, and it literally like prints money.
Yeah.
So I go, guys, I don't have to pay any subscription. It's just free money for me, so I can't give her that. And then she's like, so like their cities that they're in are in like New York City, Chicago, LA, Toronto, Vancouver, like all major cities. And she's like, we're selling this to the brands to be in Austin. I go, yo, let's do it in fucking Fort Worth. And she's like, man, I don't know, because Fort Worth always gets that B market shit, with the brands. I was like, listen,
it's not Dallas. So
I go, it's not Dallas. And she's like, well, maybe Dallas. I was like, who the fuck are you going to work with besides me?
Yeah.
Right? Like, I'll be pissed.
Yeah.
And she's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to sell it. Right? And she sold it to the other partner. She sold it to the brands. And she's like, we're not going to Austin. We're not going to Dallas. We're going to Fort Worth, which I was stoked on. I was like, man, dude, Fort Worth has a chip on its shoulder. I go, like the Miracle here is busier than our one in Austin. I go, they really like this kind of stuff. I go, it's got a fucking cool metal scene out here.
Yeah.
And that's like their kind of thing is like, it's like very like, goth metal, like pentagrams everywhere and all this kind of shit. It's not like, Hocus Pocus 2 or whatever. That chick will hate us.
Yeah, that mom was gonna.
I've actually contacted her via Instagram, and she's gonna come out.
Yeah, for sure. So they want to do this great pop up, man, and it's like world class cocktails, great custom glassware. We're shutting down Nickel next Monday. We won't open till 6. We're working overnight to just like transform it into this like spooky, scary, fucking crazy kind of thing where it's just like. It's just fun. Like they have this playlist. They're doing emo nights on Wednesdays.
We've already talked about the playlist. I told her, I was like, I want this fucking playlist.
The playlist
it was
is great.
Amazing.
Yeah, dude. And they also have an emo night playlist that we're going to do every Wednesday.
Nice.
Which is going to be really fucking cool, man. It's just like, it's really amazing. I'm really proud that, I get to be a part of it. And then like I bullied them into doing it in Fort Worth. And it's just like, I'm like rallying Fort Worth. Like I hit you guys up like, I want to talk about Black Lagoon because like I want people to get behind it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it here. We're gonna do it in Houston. But like again, like Fort Worth's my baby, man. I love it, man, and I really think people are going to come out for it, and it's going to be amazing.
So it's from October 11th through the 31st?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, all the way, every day.
Okay, and so there's going to be good music. There's a whole curated drink menu, right?
Yeah, there's, I want to say, like 9 cocktails and 2 shooters.
We tried almost every one of them.
We tried the cocktails. We didn't have any shooters.
Yeah.
The cocktails were absolutely amazing.
So fucking really good, man.
So good.
I mean, dude, Aaron Hayes and Kelsey Ramage are like, to not blow smoke up their asses, they're the best bartenders in the world.
She was saying, Aaron said that she was like the basically over the whole cocktail program at the Fairmont. And
in LA.
I'm like,
well, that's funny because that's the least thing she's ever done. she also ran Lost Lake, which was the #1 bar in the world, like, Tales of the Cocktail 4 years ago.
Wow.
Kelsey Ramage won Bartender of the Year 3 years ago. I mean, it's just like they're just
so they've got a pedigree.
Yeah, for sure. Beast modes.
Yeah.
So it's good, and I'm glad I'm friends with them. It's friends in high place.
Just another flex.
I do want to say this. Yes. Like, now I couldn't go because my cousin was getting married.
Loser.
Yeah, I know. And then every time, like, whenever they talked about it, I was so sad. I mean, shout out to my cousin. I was supposed to MC his wedding, but
you got too drunk.
But fuck that cousin, because it was at the same time as the preview.
Yeah,
and he missed
Joaquin,
it.
fuck you. No, I'm kidding.
Change your wedding.
Congrats.
No, bitch.
But I was like so jealous, and I told him, dude, take pictures. I want to see everything. I want to fucking experience it, like, without experiencing it. Yeah. So what can you tell us, like, about what's gonna happen, what you got going on?
So Catherine Hennessy, who's our GM at Fort Worth, who's amazing. She now hates Halloween and hates Christmas. She's like, you've ruined 2 holidays for me now. We had a custom woodworker make some life-size coffins that we're gonna have hanging from the thing with like things that'll pop out. We got a bunch of that animatronic stuff, a lot of pentagrams, a lot of baby doll heads.
Yeah.
Like creepy shit. We're going more creepy. Yeah, man, we're like setting up the whole thing. We're gonna get it as good as we can. It's gonna be awesome. Real dark. I mean, Nickel City's always kind of dark, but it's gonna be even darker.
It's not a Walmart Halloween.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not a Walmart Halloween. It is definitely gonna be a little risque Halloween. It's gonna be cool. I'm in contact. We're gonna get some local tarot card readers on the weekends.
Oh shit! I want to do that.
Yeah, it'd be cool. So we're gonna get some tarot card readers on the weekends. Possibly some performance artists. We're looking at that, trying to get that in. But yeah, man, we're gonna have fun with it.
Does it cost any extra for people coming
in?
No.
There will never, ever be a charge at any of my bars ever.
Wow.
Yeah, so favorite Halloween movie, like for the both of you.
Whoa.
Man, that was out of nowhere.
Scream. I mean, dude, if you think about it, when Scream came out, that kind of like revitalized horror movies, and it wasn't cheesy, and it was like had a really good twist.
Yeah,
I think the best part of those Scream movies, well, the first one was that The Rules came out with the rules of horror movies.
Yeah,
like
and it's all true, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It was a nerdy Halloween movie.
Yeah,
smart.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was. Yeah, that's mine.
I'm waiting on Eric. What's your favorite?
What's
your favorite scary movie?
Just one.
Like Halloween or just scary movie?
Scary movie. What's your favorite scary movie?
Oh, fuck, here we go.
Yeah. I mean, I'm real quick. I'll just say that.
Just real quick, just my top 100.
Yeah, like the
no big deal.
paranormal activity movies are pretty damn scary.
Oh, yeah.
When they got into the witch stuff, it got, later on. That was pretty.
But Paranormal Activity, the first one was, that was spooky.
My family but we're psyched, man. I think it's going to be good, man. We're really happy that we got it away from Dallas, away from Austin.
Yeah.
We are too.
We had people like that came to the preview that just saw the poster and were like dressed up. And I was like, okay, shit, this is gonna work.
Nice.
I'm not a Halloween guy, so I was like, all right, let's try it. And I'm like, fuck, all right.
You are now.
I am now.
I know a lot of people that have been talking about it that don't know it because of us, just because they saw it and they're like, fuck yeah, stoked. Because there's kind of a weird Halloween thing where it's either you're gonna go to some weird pumpkin patch and it's very kiddie, or you're gonna go to a haunted house and spend like $80 fucking. And this is kind of like this place where we already enjoy going, but you're gonna get a little spooked. You're gonna have some good music. You're gonna have great cocktails,
drinks,
and you're gonna spend way fucking less because you're going to drink what you want to drink and have a good time. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You'd already be at nickel anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you want a $4 course, we still got you, man. You don't have to drink the cocktails, dog.
I'm here for the lunchbox. You know what I mean? Like,
that's
secret
underrated. Fucking underrated 4 shots of whiskey, $5 High Lifes.
Don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
That's
the
what
one thing we get
That's what we-
always.
yeah.
The one we always get a
Thank
fucking
you.
lunchbox.
I love that.
Every time. Still haven't got the $69 bottle of champagne, but that's next.
That's
trip
coming.
probably.
That's
Yeah,
coming.
That's coming. I've been eyeing that 69. You know what I mean? So, all right. So we're really stoked about Black Lagoon starting on the 11th through the 31st. Make sure you make it out to Nickel City. You're already gonna be there anyway. Let's be fucking real. Just come out and have a good time. Be ready to listen to good music and drink some good shit. So. That aside, that we were already excited about. But then you come out and say, we got something to fucking tell you on the show.
Dude,
Yeah.
is this when we tag team him in, or
We're about to.
A little bit.
Okay,
Yeah, about
okay,
to.
We'll do a
okay,
little
gotcha.
I got the loop in the bathroom. Wait, hold on. Wait, what are we doing?
What?
It's not sex stuff, Javier. How many times I got to tell you there's no sex stuff on the show?
I'm sorry.
So what are you here to tell us?
So, Eric, we've known each other for about 2 years now and stuff like that. He kind of came to me, a couple months ago and was like, hey, man, I'm kind of eyeing these couple projects. Would you be he's like, I'm interested in this one site, kind of opening up an old school Fort Worth dive bar. And correct me, you just jump in anytime if I'm lying. And
You're on.
yeah,
point.
and he's just like, I love what you do at Nickel. Can you help me out and open up this bar? And kind of help open up a dive bar. And I was like, we talked about it. When he shot me this, he already had this pre-made deck. And it was so fucking, I was like, fuck, man.
That makes you feel good.
Yeah, and I was
That
like,
was legit.
yeah, I mean, the designers even told you that. They're like, this
How
is
many
the
top
true.
fives
best
across the?
yeah, a million, right? And it was just like, it was really perfect. I was like, fuck, man, I kind of dig this, right? And I was just like, all right, man, you want me to, to do what, I do, and it's kind of like, putting puzzle pieces together, right? Oh, I got a great designer, I got a great GC, I got in mind who I want to run the place and all this kind of stuff, and I can put together a cocktail menu and talk to brands and all this kind of stuff, and like a little bit of programming. I was like, I'm not able to run the bar. I mean, I run Nickel Cities, and I've got a bunch of other bars. I'm not able to run the bar day to day, but I'm able to get us to that point and put the systems in place.
Yeah.
And, and I kind of fucking love dive bars. So I would love to be a part of this project. So it's his project. He brought me in on it. And, we kind of went back and forth. And we decided to open up this fucking really cool dive bar that, is getting opened up, very soon, next month.
Yeah.
What?
Next
month?
Next month.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah. Hope. A knock on all the wood. Yes.
Yeah.
That's
I'm not for you, buddy.
I drove by it just a couple of days ago, and it looked like work was being done. So
Work is
correct.
being done.
Our
Work is currently being
GC
done.
Israel is in there right now. We are blowing and going right now.
Woo!
Don't get weird out.
He knows immediately. So where is it? Where is it?
So yeah, 150 West Rosedale. So if you are at Nickel, it's on the
All the way down Main?
If you're
Yeah, if
heading
you
to
get-
Magnolia,
Yeah.
if you're heading to Magnolia,
So
it's
Rose-
that bar.
Main and Rosedale. Right
and
there,
then
right?
Main
So right where Mass was,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
was sadly.
yeah.
Rest in peace.
It's right behind that.
Yeah, next door. Yeah.
Shit.
So it's a South Main. It's South Main basically,
Yeah.
adjacent.
Hell yeah.
We'll call it. It's South Main is what I'm calling it. But yeah, basically I came to. Well, it's kind of a longer story. Actually, 2 years ago, in February of 2020, right before the pandemic, I looked at the same space, and I toured it, and I had the same idea for wanting to do the same concept, but completely bright-eyed and no idea what to do. Thank God it did not work out. Everything aligned correctly. They were like, we can't do this right now, and then pandemic hit. So I was like, okay, that's fine. And then I told Tober about I think it was late 2021. I was like, I've got some ideas of concepts, and I had this concept, and I have other concepts, but I told him okay, I've got this concept, and would you be interested? And he's like, oh yeah. And his word is always, and he's smart for this. This is what he tells everybody, I think. He says, always bring me stuff.
I never turned down a conversation.
So smart. And honestly, I think he actually meant it with me, but it's smart. And then, I presented this property. It's 150 West Rosedale, and I told them the concept. And the original name I had it's not going to work, but I think it's awesome now. But we're excited. The space is perfect. for what we want to do.
No windows.
It's cinder block.
Bar.
It used to be called Leslie Sports Bar.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was the last time it was called that, but it's been an iteration of a bar forever.
Yeah.
Cinder block building, no windows. Like we talked about it earlier, I love dive bars. This will be a neighborhood bar.
Are we going to know the name, or is this like to be continued?
I'll let Eric.
We're ready to do that. I think we are in the throes of. We're past the throes of branding.
Yeah.
It'll be called the Down and Out.
Hey, fuck!
Yes.
I
Hell
like
yeah.
Nick's eyes puckered up whenever he like.
Nick's coming in. So
it'll be called the Down and Out. It's a play on. I mean, it's for me. It's a play on. You come into any bar in the world, you sit at the bar, whatever your mood is, you come up there, you talk to a great bartender.
Yeah.
They brighten your day up. People around you brighten your day up. You can just always come to a bar and it'll be a good, safe place for you and it'll be a happy place. So,
nice.
The Down and Out. Like, if you're down, come out. Let's have a good time. We're going to change your opinion and it's going to be awesome.
I do want to say it's a great spot because that location coming off 35, it's right there.
100%.
Man, and I can't tell you, I told the boys this after honestly, I saw your post and I was like, fuck, somebody fucking did something with that. Like it's such a great fucking
Dude, when
spot.
we were touring for Nickel Cities, we're like, who owns this place? Let's
it's just that little funky spot of South Maine where like people they're afraid of it. But it's so like perfect for what we're gonna do that it's like this little like cutout of South Maine that's like so like perfectly grimy and like grindy. And,
it's good. It's a great spot.
So real quick, I'm thinking about social media, right? Because we're gonna be reposting this shit, right? Immediately Thursday when this shit drops. So if you're gonna give us like a 60-second like fucking elevator pitch to the people of what Down and Out's gonna be like, what would you tell them?
Yeah, no, I mean, so basically, Tober's done so amazing with Nickel. So like we already know like Nickel is what they are, but it's basically just no frills, fun. You come through the door, it's low key, it's chill. You're gonna meet amazing bartenders. They're gonna make you feel comfortable at home. It's super straightforward. It's simple. We're not doing like the cocktails that are just like so. Your brain is like, what is in that? It's gonna be super simple. I mean, it's a lower key. Nickel probably a little bit.
I'm going to say 3 words on one of the cocktails I'm working on. Mountain Dew Margarita.
Oh, shit. All right. I was hoping he would do this. Because here's the thing. It might be so simple, but he's a genius.
I'm good at cocktails. I hate cocktails, but a Mountain Dew Margarita is going to happen.
I had no idea that Mountain Dew was made to mix with whiskey.
No, it is. It was originally it was originally made. It was originally made to mix with bourbon,
and it's delicious when you mix it with beer.
Yeah.
It's a shandy.
It's
a shandy.
It's great.
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
God.
Oh, dude, should we do the Funky Panther shandy?
Yes.
With a fucking splash of Mountain Dew and Budweiser?
Yes,
I
it's
love
perfect.
that so much. Come
That's
on,
perfect.
please.
That's perfect.
What
That's
just
perfect.
happened?
Yeah, it's done. That's on the menu.
Let's fucking do it.
yeah,
Let's
yeah,
fucking
fucking
do it.
God, I love you guys so much.
Oh my fucking
Let's
god!
do it. Yeah, we'll do
Yes,
a fucking
sir.
shandy. That's a good call.
I'll tell you that's been one of Chad's. I wanted to say Chad. That's been one of Chad's like things that he's wanted is to have something on a bar menu
Funky
that you walk
Panther
in and be like,
shandy done.
Jesus, you just made my whole life.
Yeah, Funky Panther shandy done all day.
Fuck yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
we got it. Nick,
Thanks,
put it in the
gents.
books.
Oh my God. So we're going to have amazing drinks, obviously.
Yeah.
The Funky Panther Shandy.
I mean, and a little bit on like when you walk in, like the vibe. It's just going to be just like obviously no windows, so you're going to be in there, but wood paneling. There'll be a little bit of a dance floor potentially. We'll do that. We'll have 2 pool tables, and then just a big bar. Yeah.
All drinks, any food?
Man, all right. So I want to talk about this. How many of the Funky Panther people reach out to him? So we were originally going to have a super, super big fucking announcement.
Yeah.
Right? And unfortunately, it's not going to work out. So
It could still, though.
We're going to get him. We're going to get him. Originally, Goldie's was going to open up a food truck that was based on Whataburger, basically, like with patty melts and shit.
What the fuck?
And I love those boys, man. I love them so much. And they hit me up like literally 3 days ago. Johnny hit me up and he's like, dude, we've gotten so fucking busy. We're understaffed. I can't get this. And I was like, listen, man, we'll save the spot for you, dude. Like, it's fine. Like, we want this to happen. You know what I mean? So I hope it'll happen like within a year. But, you know, Goldie's wants to expand. It'll be no barbecue. It'll be strictly, well, burgers and other shit like beef tallow fries. Like, basically what they pitched me.
God. Come on, Johnny.
Was
it.
Was all their waste off of like that they like cut off and all this kind of shit. And they've got a bunch of extra. And I was just like, fuck, I love it, man.
It will happen.
It will happen sooner or
So
later.
this is what's got to happen
when they're ready.
from our Panther family. Is just start fucking harassing Johnny and all the guys at Goldie's. Just come on.
We got to see you down and out.
It's so fucking funny because like they've been spreading the word for like as long as we have for the last couple of months. And like people are like, yo, Goldie's, and he hits me up. He's like, dude, man, I feel really bad. I go, listen, man, I overextend myself all the time. I'm currently overextended, and I get it. And I was like, dude, concentrate on you. Concentrate on the business, because they launched that video like the week in the life of fucking Goldie's, and it's blown up. He's like, dude, our business is doubled.
They have over 54,000 followers on Instagram now. Like,
they have Coca-Cola ads.
That's actually like, you know, the biggest comment feed on our YouTube page is from.
That's because Johnny is fucking straight up clickbait gold.
Oh yeah. I love him. He's so fucking edgy.
They're
I love
amazing.
him, dude. He's so great. And like he's like they'll do pop-ups and stuff like that. But like, man, it's hard running a small business with like a bunch of owners. And I get it. So I mean, hopefully eventually they'll open up something. If not there, we'll be fine. You know
Either
what I mean?
way. It
like
sounds like a badass place.
Yeah, he's like, we're gonna fucking hang out there. So it's great. But yeah, that was our big thing. So like we'll either find a food trailer, we might do some roller dogs, who knows?
I actually my dream is have roller dogs. So like QT little rolling dogs.
There's two badass things about a really good dive bar. They either have like one flat top grill where they're doing burgers. There's this place in Minneapolis called Matt's Bar. Have you ever been there?
Bar, yeah, with the home of the Juicy Lucy.
Juicy Lucy.
Yeah, fucking
Juicy
Lucy, baby.
Just set up in the corner, just one. You get chips and you get a Juicy Lucy and you drink and you have a good time. Or you got hot dogs on rollers. Like, fuck yeah, hell yeah, I'm here for it.
Dude, I'm going to interject. I'm going to segue, if you will. I think we should probably introduce the guy that's going to run fucking Down and Out.
Absolutely. All right,
Eric, get the fuck out.
It's been a great time with you, but get the fuck out.
I'm coming back later.
We're at 2 hours right now, guys. Is this the longest Funky Panther?
Yeah, it actually is. It really is.
Fuck yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Snow.
Yeah, and I'm upset about it because I got a little drunk and that pitch was terrible.
Hey, this computer's about to sleep. Don't do that.
That's good. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, man.
GM.
So when Eric hit me up, he's like, hey, let's open up this bar. I'm like, well, I'm not going to be the guy to run it. I will help with all set up systems, all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Do what I do. And he's like, man, do you have anybody in fucking Fort Worth that can run it? And I'm like, fuck no, I don't know anybody. And I'm sitting there, and it was like, literally, I'm sitting at Nickel City. This is like 4 days after our meeting. He fucking walks in because he's a regular there. And I was like, oh, I fucking got it, right? Like, this guy, if you follow him on Instagram or Facebook, he breaks faster food news than food blogs. Yeah, I'm dead serious. He will break a food outing in Fort Worth or anywhere like quicker than anything. Like, he was down at Old Pal like 2 weeks after we opened, just trying out chicken. Like, I was just like, and obviously, I've become a friend of his, and he hangs out at Nickel. He lives right behind there, and I just like everybody loves him. You know what I mean?
All right, Nick. What's your social?
Hold on, wait.
I gotta look this up
real quick. Let's properly introduce him. What's his official title?
He's the guy. He's general manager.
Ladies and gentlemen, the guy.
The guy.
For Down and Out.
For Down and Out, Nick Snow.
Hey!
Let's go. Give him the kids, Tim.
And he just put his notice in his work so we can announce him.
I was not going to be here until 3:55 yesterday.
I think that's why I hate you guys. We got another guy.
Yeah.
Can we get the GM a drink?
Oh yeah. Get him
here.
I've been standing in the corner drinking Maker's Mark. See, I can't even talk for the last hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's a heavy hell yeah. So what's your social? I want to look this shit up.
464. No, I'm just kidding. In Snow on Instagram.
Okay. That's the dude. Okay.
My wife and I have shared a Facebook account for the last
we're good with
16 years
it's
that
fine.
we've been together.
It's just fine.
His wife runs Bearded Lady, so.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, fucking
Really?
right, yeah.
She doesn't necessarily run it, but she is a badass.
She probably knows my girlfriend then. She worked across the street over there at the salon. Right across from Nickel and
she definitely knows your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, okay. I've seen her all over the place.
Way.
In fact, I think I've seen both of you all over the place. Like you look familiar.
We're here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
for sure.
All over the place.
Right.
I feel like it's been multiple times.
I would just like to say that one of the best beards here that I've ever seen on the Funky Panther.
For sure.
Look at this one. He's got it all decked out, and are you gonna do this?
Damn, that was quick.
Oh yeah,
we don't fuck around on the Funky
And then
Panther.
we'll start getting a deep dives here,
Yeah.
and it gets weird.
You can't see this on the screen, but Nick over here has got a beard full of Christmas ornaments. It's beautiful.
That is once a year, and my last name is Snow, so I am pretty partial to Christmas.
Nice, love it. So, what can you tell us about yourself, sir?
I grew up in the area, went to Haltom High School. Yeah, been in the industry for a long time. My dad owned a business back in the day. I used to serve drinks for him whenever I was a teenager. You guys like barbecue? I've been at Heim Barbecue on Magnolia for the last 6 years.
Okay.
All right.
Long time.
All right. Yeah, for a hot minute. And then I got approached by these two wonderful gentlemen asking me to come open this incredible bar down the street.
Can you give up all security and come open up a fucking dive bar with a bunch of chuckle fucks?
And I was like, hey, sure, all right, let's do this. Absolutely.
Nice.
No, man, I'm excited to have him on board, man. I mean, like I said, one of the most universally loved people I've ever met. Looks like a dive bar bartender for sure.
Yeah.
The nicest guy on the planet, but also looks like, hey, don't fuck with me either. And
it's all beard though.
Yeah. It's all beard.
It's all beard.
There's no chin underneath here. It's really just facial.
Well, that's why we have beards.
I had a beard. I had a beard for like almost 10 years.
Yeah.
And I had to shave it because of COVID. And once I did, I was like, oh my gosh.
You know what? Tim turned into a big old pussy whenever he shaved
As
that beard.
soon as he got rid of the beard, he's just a real
yeah.
bitch.
It's like, ma'am, hey, ma'am, where are you going? You don't belong in this
I
podcast.
kept the mustache.
Got the caterpillar on his lip.
That is the last. I have not cut this, not trimmed it, nothing.
You
this
must
is the
be a
last
firefighter.
You know what? I do want to see though. Like I was, looking at the and before we even had him on, or before we were trying to get him on, like Eric's profile picture. I'm like, I want to see the hair. I want to see the big fucking hair, like he had the on you.
Oh, the picture from Hatfield, the one that I pulled from the website.
Yeah. I've only seen him without a hat once.
Same.
Yeah.
I would think I was there at the
Yeah, I
same
think we were
time.
there at the bar. I was like,
we were
hey,
both
what's
like,
up?
what just happened?
Fucking just happened.
He immediately messaged us on the Funky Panther, and he's like, "What the fuck?"
I was fine with it, but I was like, damn, I wanted to see it like once every 5 years.
Then he sends us a picture with the hat, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, no, I see it
And
immediately."
I sent him a photo with a hat. Because that's me.
Yeah, I get it. Cool. Well, cool, man. We're so excited to be able to go. So, is there like an official opening date, or is it just like coming up soon?
So coming up soon for sure.
All right.
Another kind of small announcement. So Miracle at Nickel City has a sister pop-up called Sippin' Santa. So I think what we're going to do, what we're looking at right now, is that we have that situation. So we're going to open up as a pop-up the Monday before Thanksgiving. I think it's the 21st. Give me a date. Check that. And we're going to open up that date as a pop-up, right? As a Sippin' Santa pop-up. So like a tiki Santa.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. That's the one that we do in Austin, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to kind of do that as a pop-up. And then as soon as that closes, we're going to open, our grand opening is going to be New Year's Eve as a down and out.
Wow.
It's going to be a good Christmas season. I'm so stoked right now.
Yeah.
You know what? No, I'm not going to say what I was going to say. All right, no, I'm very excited.
What were you going to say, Javier? I'm sure it's bad. Just say it.
Nothing.
Like
No,
you've ever held
no.
back before. You've had like 5 whiskeys. What are you going to say?
I don't think Tammy's watching right now.
Yeah,
No,
so
no, I'm kidding.
Oh no, go ahead. I thought you were not going to say anything.
I do want to know more about Nick. Like, I mean, Nick's last name is Snow, so obviously he's going to have a good time here in Christmas.
Definitely.
So I want to know about your background. Like, really.
Well, first off, we want to know: were you a fan of Jon Snow
or Al Snow from the WWF?
Al Snow's great.
Yes.
I've never actually watched Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Al Snow had
no, but I used to get constantly, like, when it first came out, every time I got carded, they were like, "Oh, are you related to John?" And I was like, "No, not that I'm aware of. Who was John?"
Yeah. Yes.
John
Now shut the fuck up.
Right? Who
He's
the
like,
fuck is that?
You should be like, you know nothing, bitch.
Right? Shut up.
Or, Al Snow was the hardcore champion in the WWF. So, like, I'm sure, like, the boys over at the Tales from the Ford would appreciate that. So you were at Heim.
Currently, right?
Currently
Still,
there.
yeah.
My last day's on Sunday. Been there for 6 years. Opened that store on Magnolia.
And
Congrats.
so, what's the best part of now joining another venture? Like, what do you see like happening in the future of?
It's just something new, to be honest with you. We've talked about it before. I like our location, and I like that. At the end of the day, I think we're trying to bridge the gap between South Main and Magnolia.
Yeah.
Right now, there's nothing in between.
No, there's not.
And so that's kind of our goal. We're looking to do that. Thank you so much.
I know they were thinking about it.
I was like, oh no, it's not happening.
I'm like, we can still hear him really well for some reason.
Hear me?
Tim's got to boost the audio.
Right.
It's so funny because like I came in for this podcast, and yesterday I was at Providence Hall, and the guy's like, "I loved you on that podcast at fucking Speakeasy," and I was like, "Thank you, man." And I go, "Fuck, I'm a good podcast. I'm a good guest on the podcast."
I know where the microphone goes.
I can fucking take Funky Panther to their limit. Like, we're at fucking 2 hours 9 minutes.
Fuck.
This is the longest.
Seriously, going Joe Rogan on this bitch.
And I'm only about 9 ounces of bourbon in. We're doing great right now. Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm here. We're, just looking to provide good service to good people. Just want to be a regular bar.
Yeah.
We're not trying to be this. We're not trying to be that. We don't want to be fancy. We're just going to be a regular bar. You know?
Yeah.
When everybody that comes in is going to be treated the same.
I'm getting some Cheers vibes.
Super
Everybody
cheers
knows
vibes.
the
Super
name.
cheers vibes.
We got, kind of a shout out to Arts and Recreation, who's doing our branding for there too. They did Nickel City. They've done a couple other projects of mine too. Old Pal, Best Little. They just really nailed it. I think it's gonna be really clean. It's gonna be really good. Like, there's not gonna be a ton of cocktails, man. And like Nick has full control of, like, I was like, the beer list is yours. Like, the only thing that we have is a Budweiser, an 8-ounce Budweiser is going to be $3 every day. And it's a draft, and it's like $2 during happy hour, and Old Crow as the well whiskey. Like, that's my two, like, stipulations.
I'm here for it.
And I'll have like 6 cocktails, man. I'm working on a really cool fucking Brandy Alexander frozen. With a couple other like little twists, but like there's not gonna be a lot. Like, and anything after that is all Nick. It's all Nick. Like, honestly, like, I mean, like I told Eric and I told Nick, I was like, I will be there for questions. I will be there to help line up everything. And then when I'm in town, I'm gonna be during the day. I'll be at Nickel doing my shit, and then I'm gonna drink beer and drink Budweisers and play pool at Down and Out and like have a good time. You know what I mean? Like, it's a family affair, man. Like, I mean, everybody that invested in us is all homies, and like my cousin invested in it, and like it's a real low key family affair.
Was that cousin
Jason?
Shout
Jason
out
Sobert.
to Jason Sobert watching right now.
Yeah, if cousin Jay's watching, he's probably smoking some weed.
Let's go.
He runs the food trailer at Nickel City.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Very cool.
Yeah. So
Well,
for sure.
I feel like this is taking me back to like when I was 5 years old and my parents split up, because I'm gonna have to figure out how to spend time at both bars. You know what I mean? Like a little bit over Nickel City.
Back then it was court ordered, so you didn't have a choice.
Now I get to do what I want to do.
You can hang out at our bar on the weekends if you want.
Yeah, where it's a little bit chill.
And
Just on the
one
weekends,
Wednesday every other week.
Exactly.
Yeah, Wednesday every other week.
Yeah.
I'm here for that. We got to get a good plan going. You know what I mean? Like every other weekend types.
We're gonna put him back through therapy again. It's a whole thing.
Yeah,
Right?
it's gonna be cool, man. We're not reinventing the wheel by any means. Good people behind it. Nick's gonna be a fucking rock star. Just good branding, good value. We'll get it. We'll get the fucking Goldies guys in there sooner or later.
Yeah.
Until then, we got a food program figured out. We'll do something. We'll do something neat. It's not gonna blow anybody's minds, and that's the whole thing about it is like when you walk into bars now, it's like, where does it take you? What does it do? And like I'm working on projects now that I'm like, it needs to be completely transportive. Like I need you to think you're in New York City, or I need you to think you're here. This is just like, I need you to cheer the fuck up. Like that's it. Like I want you to come in, and when you're walking through the front door, Nick's pouring a Funky Panther shandy.
Yeah. Hell
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So
Yes.
it's like it's just that just neighborhood bar. We're gonna be called a dive bar 100 times over, but it's just a neighborhood bar.
Okay.
I like a good neighborhood bar.
Hell yeah.
This is what I want. I'm gonna spread this out into the universe, but I want somebody to have a bad day at work and be like, man, fuck today. Go into the fucking bar.
They're a little down and out.
A little down and out.
Yeah.
Meet up with their friends and get a Funky Panther shandy. With their homies, play a little pool,
Perk up the whole day.
perk up. Not with Percocet.
Hey,
no perk.
Wait, so coming from the chat, we got your food program set up. Nachos from the crock pot and hot dogs. It's done.
Done.
I mean,
I've
hot
got
dogs
you.
are
I've got
high
you
on the
on that.
list right now. Roller dogs for sure.
But I'm very happy to see what's gonna happen. I mean,
No, man, I'm really excited, man. It's gonna be no frills. Like we want to keep it cheap. We, what keeps bars interesting is keeping a diverse clientele, right?
Absolutely.
100%.
So I mean, it's always been my motto with any of my bars is like, hey, man, I need the bathrooms to be fucking clean. I need you want to take a poop or a pee in there, right? I want you to fucking be comfortable in there. I don't want you to feel in danger at any point in time, but I also want it to be inexpensive enough to be accessible to the line cook, to the fucking QT fucking manager, all that kind of shit. I want them to come in there because I love QT and I want to hook up there and come in and just be like, hey man, I want fucking, I want people to come in and spend $12 and have a fucking great time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like my biggest thing with Nickel City and with everybody I've always worked with, you don't know who's going to come see you that night, man. Like when you get on these big fucking lists and you get these attitudes that you're the fucking king shit, you don't know there's a dishwasher somewhere, right? In fucking Haltom City that's, dishwashing and not making a ton of money and saving up for 3 fucking months. And he hears about the Down and Out and a fucking, Funky Panther shandy and he wants to go fucking date night. And the minute that they're not welcome or like it makes it feel like, they're a piece of shit, like they don't want to come back. So like everybody comes in, man. Everybody's money's green.
Yeah.
And that's always been my biggest fucking thing is like, no matter what, everybody that comes in, if they're not your cup of tea, I don't give a shit. They're there for a reason because they want to hang out and be entertained. We are in the entertainment business. We are not in the hospitality business. So that person that saved up for 6 weeks to take his girlfriend out to fucking a date at Nickel City or Down and Out, fucking A, man, I hope it's on point. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I'm just going to say the first thing I want to think about at date night is the Funky Panther shandy over at Down and Out.
Yeah. I mean, this is happening. I'm going to R&B it next week.
Definitely making this
It'll be
happen.
a permanent menu. It's going to be like it's going to be the Frozen Irish.
Well, y'all got to let us know as soon as it opens up. We cannot seriously fucking wait to go check it out for sure. Seriously stoked. And also, obviously, Black Lagoon, taking it back. I mean,
Love it.
October 11th through October 31st. Make sure you're making it out to Nickel City.
2 hours, 16 minutes.
Yeah,
Hey,
we're doing
it's
pretty
good.
good. We're doing pretty good. And then we'll make sure everybody knows out on our social media at the Funky Panther whenever Down and Out opens. But of course, you can check it out. Is there already social for Down and Out yet? No, not yet. Well, check us out at the Funky Panther. We'll spread it. We'll spread the word. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So where can they find Nickel and all the things you guys on social?
So you can follow me at The Tober, THETOBER. Sorry, that sounds kind of douchey. Also,
Weird flex again.
I think
The
it's
Tober.
Nickel City FW and Nickel City ATX. Is that we're going to change it to a super account when that happens.
Okay.
And then
Down
Okay.
down in
Vixen
Hell
and Ford is a
Vixen
good.
Ford, yeah.
Vixen and Ford is a good fucking.
That's actually a very good fucking.
It's really good Instagram.
Sure.
I mean, I'm a fan of the Tober, but it also comes off douchey, so it's like.
We will have an Insta for.
Okay, so there's gonna be an Instagram for Down in the Out here soon.
Tomorrow.
But check out Vixen the Fort. Check out Nickel City FW, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then check
Google
out
Nickel City.
the Tober, and then of course Nick Snow, or was it In Snow? In Snow.
In Snow.
Also,
Because Nick Snow is too
congratulations.
Also
long.
a good Instagram name.
Somebody stole it.
Congrats, Nick. Like,
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
props to you, man. Congratulations. We can't wait to see like the future that's going to come. Behold,
You're gonna
you.
see these stupid fucking mugs
We're
a lot.
gonna be there all the time.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
I can guarantee you, my girlfriend. I'm gonna fucking force that.
Whoa,
I don't
whoa,
need
whoa.
you. Whoa.
Consent.
Don't
Consent.
force your girlfriend to do anything, please.
Consent, my
As
dude.
she said before,
Hey, she tells me this whenever she credit cards me in the ass, and whenever she tries to dig her thumb up there.
Oh, so you guys have been together for a minute.
Yes, and I say, I don't I know consent, and she's like, I heard, I know consent, and this is it, and she tricks me. She's a trickster, though.
All right, Javier's been drinking, everybody. So we're gonna go ahead and end this thing. It has been an absolute fucking pleasure.
Hold on, wait, Eric, come in to
Eric,
the
get in
camera
the
view.
screen. Get in the screen.
here. Also, thank you guys for saving me the best chair.
Oh yeah,
Right?
Room.
absolutely.
Hey, I did that. Hey, by the way, I did that purposely because Tim's is like all the way to his back. He has to stand up straight. So
All right,
sucks.
shut up. All right, so we got Eric Vickers of Hatfield Advisors. Thank you so much, dude. Cheers for being here. We've got Nick Snow, who's going to be taking over Down and Out here pretty soon, and of course the fucking man Travis Tober of Nickel City and all the goddamn things. Thank y'all for coming on the show.
Appreciate
if you
it.
don't already follow us, please do so at the
Hold on,
Funky
wait,
Panther.
wait,
no,
did we
shut
do-
up. No. You can also find us at thefunkypanther.com. Give us a call 817-677-0408. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Funky Panther. Stay good, y'all. We love you. I'm Chad.
I'm Javier.
I'm Tim.
And we are
the Funky Panther.
The Funky Panther Shandy. Coming to you from Down and Out.
Don't get me started, love. I've